Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform. I think the kind of triggered but kind of sad today podcast on the internet right now. If you guys are watching, a quick note before we get into introductions. Yaris Gutierrez from DualShocker, shouts out to him. He couldn't make it tonight. I'm sorry. I know it kind of sucks, but good news is he has confirmed for next week, and so we will have some serious legitness on the show next week. So definitely tune in 9 o'clock p.m. every time. Hopefully around 9. We late today, but you know we had to rearrange, reshuffle, and make sure everybody was good. So we are here. We made it, episode 42. We almost at that 50 mark. I don't know. I want to do something special for level 50, for episode 50. So I don't know. We need to talk amongst ourselves and find out what we want to do. Maybe a karaoke, cringe karaoke. Everybody's silent on that shit.
I'm down.
Karaoke is always a winner.
Exactly.
There we go. We can do cringe karaoke. We all pick 2 songs for each other. And
I
then
think we
just
should do something special by Danny doing the Bean Boozle challenge.
No, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I've Terry already suffered through it. So
Danny playing.
Oh god, no! I'm still suffering from it.
Danny's gonna play Resident Evil 7 in VR.
Nope, ain't nobody trying to see me shit my pants on live TV.
I think they do though.
I think they do actually. 50,000 views overnight and shit. All right. What's up, everybody? Once again, welcome to the platform. Let's do our introductions right into it from left to right, starting with Achilles. What's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing, sir.
What's up? It's Achilles, spelled Akeyles. Check out my channels, everything. This week I've been playing a lot of fighting games because Evo passed and it got me really hyped. So I've been playing Injustice, Tekken. I even picked up Ninja Storm 4. Also, always been playing Gears. But that's about it for me.
All right. What's up, Diddy, man? No, you ain't missed it, man. You just now tuning in at the right fucking time. All right. Next up, we got Cool Cat Terri. What's up, Terri? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
Hey everybody, it's Cool Cat Terri from Twitch. Been doing pretty good. Game-wise, I've been doing a lot of game reviews. Most notable ones that I played recently was Suicide Guy. It was pretty good. I'm trying to think. My brain is shutting down today.
Suicide
Oh
Guy.
gosh. Oh,
Like
Beat the
up.
Game. Okay. I did that game. That game was really cool. It's beat as in for music, like beat rhythm kind of beats. It was awesome. You crash and land on a planet, and the whole thing is based on like mixing music. They had the dev team had a professional techno guy put all the tracks together, so you can do whatever you want, and you have to make this big concert or whatever. It's a pretty cool game. And then I also did. It's cool. It's really cool. And then another one I did a review on was trying to think.
That fucking shitty ass AK brothers.
There were some other ones I'm not gonna list off because they're not really worth mentioning. But then there was Aporia. That game was pretty cool as well. I really enjoyed it. And then other than that stuff, I did some farming sim because people made me. They really wanted me to do it, so I did it, and it turned out pretty well. And then I played Contrast the other night. I played through the whole game. It was a really good game. I really enjoyed it.
Contrast is amazing.
And then tonight I'm gonna finish Resident Evil 5. So that's my outlook.
Resident Evil 5, yeah, that was my shit too. Even though I like 4 better, but 5 was good. 5 was good.
Whoa, stop.
Yeah. Hold on, pause. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
Pause. You will play Resident Evil 4, but you won't play Resident Evil 7.
Well, I had better nerves. And I don't know what it is. Like the older I got, the worse my nerves got.
You are not the alpha male, Danny.
Wait, hold on.
Joel's up there.
I am an alpha male. Anyway.
Joel's over here freaking trolling and I won't play Viva Pinata.
Rip.
He did a game request, like, I don't know, 8 months ago, plus, for me to do Viva Pinata on stream. Of course, I haven't done it.
Alright.
Tell you what, when you come
Terry,
back...
Joel cost you a life.
We'll do co-op stream, Viva Pinata, when you return from deployment. How about that? You get a jam pistachio, and then you can just leave me the hell alone. How about that?
So Joel and Terry lost a life. Alright. So next up, we got Leon, man. What's up, man? Introduce yourself, sir. Tell us what you're playing.
What's up? What's up? It's Leon, and I've been playing the Destiny beta. Game actually surprised me, yo. I'm actually thinking about picking it up day one. Pretty fun. I was playing with Mike and Preston.
Mike
And
I
I was also playing Doom. They had like this free DLC update, and all of the DLC is free now. So I downloaded it. Shit took forever though. That was pretty.
How big was the file?
30 gigabytes. That shit was huge.
Oh,
Yeah,
30
shit
gigs.
took like
Okay.
4 hours, yo.
Shit.
Yeah, I was supposed to play with Leon, but I passed out.
I can't stay up to 8 in the morning and wait for this shit to get done. Damn. Alright. So Doom, what else? Anything else?
I was playing a little bit of Tekken, you know, a little bit of Injustice, a little bit of, you know, the usual.
Alright. No spamming.
Nah. Oh, and I just picked up Splatoon 2. I just picked that up.
Alright, Splatoon. Alright. Definitely live stream that battle with Mike so I can see him just get racked after racked after racked. Okay. Let's see who else we got. Austin, what's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
I mean, didn't you technically already introduce me when you said
I
my
did,
name?
but I just say it's like a double. There you go.
No, I know you say it every time. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm not triggered. I'm all right. I'm calm.
I've also been playing that Destiny 2 beta a little bit. I actually like it better than the first one.
Ooh.
And then other than that, Final Fantasy 15.
Terry's triggered. All right, Final Fantasy 15.
I don't. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 15. F that game.
It's fine. It's just different.
It's trash.
Terry, did you even get past chapter 1 or what?
No, she didn't get past chapter 1.
She couldn't
There
get
you
past
go.
the rock.
I know why?
the
Because I got
tutorial, or-
super triggered when I had to go and turn a damn quest into the mechanic, and the bitch ass wasn't sitting in his freaking chair, and then I had to sit there and wait 2 days for him to sit the fuck down so I turn it in. F that game.
What are you talking about?
Right, I've never. Her shit is
Jesus.
sabotaged.
Never heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, my game was so glitched, and then with the freaking fighting, I kept on hitting the one move that like you do like your swings and like jump attack and stuff, and my guy would always jump the opposite direction of the enemy, and like, he was always playing keep away, and I got pissed. Oh, screw that.
Maybe-
game.
need a new
Maybe you
Pierre.
should try it again because they've patched a lot of things. So.
Nope, they can, you know, nope, I'm done.
She was like, nope. Fuck Final Fantasy 15.
You can go play as a Power Ranger, man. Come on.
It's a good game.
It's
Alright.
fine. It's just different.
Exactly, it's different. I like the story.
You know,
Yes,
I
I
can't wait
don't
to
want
play
to
it.
sit there and listen to a bunch of Backstreet Boy wannabes sit in the car and talk.
Oh shit.
But
There
actually,
we go.
since Joel's in there, I don't even think Joel's finished the game, has he?
Yeah, he finished that game.
Oh, he did finish it?
I'm proud of him.
I
Proud
finished
of
it. I didn't care for the game, though.
We know.
I stopped really. I knew it was coming. I didn't have to finish it to know that it was ass.
Well, I mean, I liked the gameplay. I just didn't care for like the world. The world was just boring.
I don't know.
I like
I still want it.
though.
I still want it. It don't matter. I still want it. Still want to play it.
Nope.
I'm waiting now. I'm not waiting on the PC version. They said it was happening. I'm just waiting.
They need to pay me to play it.
At least now, apparently, they patched it where you can actually drive the car.
Yep.
Yeah, they patched a lot of that stuff.
It's still probably trash, but at least you can drive it now.
Who wants to drive?
You can actually take
Not
it.
drive in real life.
So you can actually take it and drive it off road.
Yeah.
No, like
and
before
they
you could
added-
barely drive the game, you kind of just like tell it where to go.
Yep.
That ain't even your car to be driving out off the road and shit.
Apparently, they were having a very long load screen because they didn't want you to actually have
That's one of the things Terry didn't like. She
an
didn't like.
interactive load screen.
That's
Those are
what-
long
I
ass
thought you were on a train, just telling it where to go.
Hey man, let me borrow your car. I'm gonna drive it off road.
Right.
That car has like no ground clearance. That would be a bad idea.
All right. Who we got? Big Mike. What's up?
Yo, what's up?
Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Mike here. I've been playing a little bit of Tekken 7 with Achilles and Leon. I've been playing Splatoon 2, and I've been playing ARMS. I've been playing the new character Max Brass, getting my training in so I can play against Leon again.
Them screenshots was looking fucking juicy though, man. That shit was looking good. I didn't know it looked that good. So arms looks good.
ARMS is good. I like it.
Good, huh?
You just- It's a good game. It's simple to play. You can just pick it up and play it.
Damn.
Well, it needs to be simple for Mike to get the grasp of it.
Right, exactly.
Man, that game is simple.
Yeah,
Because hell,
That's
Leon couldn't
simple
come
on a
at me,
Nintendo Switch. It gotta be simple.
and Leon couldn't come at me.
No, I'll give you that. I'm seeing-
Was he just doing grapples or what?
That's all he was doing.
Hey, at least I don't rage quit, Leon. Oh,
Wait, Mike, did you just owe yourself?
Yeah, he did.
I did. At least I
You
don't
rage quit. You rage quit flipping Tomb Raider because your nephew deleted your save and you rage quit. You're not going to start it over.
Well, hell yeah, because I
That's
did
not really
quit on
rage
that.
quitting.
It is. It is. He's like, you know what? F this game. I'm not doing it again. So I mean, he was.
Well, it was like
He
my
was
wife
enjoying
deleting
it,
my
and he
Zelda
still
saves.
refused
I'm
to
not gonna
do
go
it
back
again.
and play all
That's
that.
I told you. I said I wasn't going to play for a while because I was pissed. I was at
Hold on, I ain't never rage quit.
towards the end,
Right.
and like that, we pulled a joke on my nephew. Oh, I didn't pull a joke on my nephew. My sister did. She took my empty Switch box. It was his birthday that weekend. She took my empty Switch box and gave it to him for his birthday, with nothing in it.
Damn.
So I had my Tomb Raider game pulled up on my big screen. I was playing it because we went there in the kitchen, wished him a happy birthday, sung to him, gave him cake. He was so pissed off. He went back to my room, erased my game file on Tomb Raider, and said, "Fuck you." I was like, dude, why'd you do that to me? I said, I had nothing. I said, I didn't plan this. I said, that was not on me.
That's fucked up. I would be mad as fuck, but I don't know. I would be mad at the motherfucker.
I was
about that
living.
shit.
I was living. I was
I hate
texting
it.
Terry. I was keeping my mouth shut. I was texting Terry. I said, I'm done.
Joel said you ain't got no nipples, man.
Who?
Joel, he said you don't have nipples, dude. You just got smooth chest.
I mean, only Joel see me, bare naked.
Anyway,
So
let me
that
move
means
on.
that's
Hold
true.
on. First of all, both of y'all.
Mike, why would you take it there, dude?
Right, that's what I said. Both of y'all get that shit. All right, next up, who we got? Preston. Hey, Preston, you got a question too, man. Diddy wanted to know how did you like Dunkirk?
I enjoyed it. I mean, don't go in expecting the story. The movie was basically the battle. That's what the whole movie was. Literally,
shit.
the whole movie was battle scenes. Because that's basically what Dunkirk was. They're not going to sit there and talk to each other, the whole fucking movie. So it's not your typical Nolan movie, because Nolan loves story and throwing shit at you constantly.
So is
if
it
you know
a
what I mean.
is it like less
Like,
action or is it?
Well, the battle in itself would still be story when you think about it, because that is the story of the
Well,
war.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
the story. Yeah.
They had like 3 different timelines going at the same time, and the way they did the timelines were pretty cool in my opinion. It was something new. They had 3 timelines going through 3 different time periods, 3 days, 24 hours, and 1 day, until they all matched up. So basically, when you're watching one scene, you know it's going through a 3-day cycle. When you're watching one scene, the other scene is like going through 1 hour. So they were showing you what was going on during the whole thing. It was actually pretty cool. I mean,
I definitely want to check that out.
it's going to be an Oscar favorite at the end of the year. So, I mean, I recommend going seeing it if you like war movies.
I want to see like Valerian too.
But I'll rent it.
I'm going to go see Valerian this weekend probably.
All right, well, let me know what you think.
We need to support new ideas, and apparently no one's going to see it, so that's why we don't get new ideas right there.
Well, I'm gonna go see
Valerian. That shit gonna be dope.
My favorite war
that
movie.
shit look crazy.
Also, yeah, if y'all ever want to ask me movie questions, just ask away. Me and Leon talk about movies all the time.
Yeah, ask Leon, ask Preston if you want to get your movie questions out. You know, they are willing to talk about it. Believe it.
Me and Leon were talking about some scary movies that probably no one on here ever heard of.
Yeah, I watched like.
Have you ever seen this movie called? Have you ever seen this movie called Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
not yet. You told me to watch it though. I'm gonna check it out.
I've seen the first 3.
Wait, the first 3? It was only 2
movies. 4 of them. There's 4 of them.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, there's one where he goes in outer space. I don't know if that's the second or third one.
That's all in the same movie.
There's up to 4 of them. There's up to 4 of them now.
No, not Thanksgiving, dude.
Yeah.
Hold up.
That shit's trash. The first one's funny because of it.
Google time. Let's go. Let's see what we got right here. No way is fucking Thanksgiving have a 4th movie. It was only 2 made. No way. It was number 1 and number 3. Number 2 was actually part of the storyline for number 3. So there's no way.
All things you're thinking of Leprechaun.
Thanksgiving 3 came out in 2012.
Yeah, I think he's thinking of Leprechaun because. Yeah, there's only 2 Thanksgivings, dude. There's Thanksgiving and then Thanksgiving 3. What happened to Thanksgiving 2? That's the name of the movie.
Yeah, it's called Thanksgiving 3, though.
No, Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving.
No, Thanksgiving. Yeah, it has a turkey killing people, right?
Yeah, but that's... Dude, hold up. Now I'm triggered. You know what I'm saying? It's only... You trolling me right now. That's what you're doing, Preston. I feel it. I feel it. I feel the troll. It's like you're missing a gem in your stomach. That's the only thing you're missing. Let's see. Oh, dude, it's only 2. I'm looking at it right now. It's only 2. It's Thanksgiving.
It goes 1 and 3. I saw both of them.
Yeah, 1 and 3. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm right.
And that shit is crazy as fuck.
Yes, please, Leon, check that shit out.
Have y'all seen 13 Assassins?
Yeah, I seen that.
That movie good. Raw,
yeah, that was the shit. That was the shit.
Also, a movie that Leon watched, I would recommend people watch. It's called Lake Eden.
Eden Lake. Eden Lake.
Eden Lake. Yeah, that shit is intense. It has Mr. Assassins in it. You know, Mr. Magneto. I recommend watching it. Yeah, it's a thriller. I wouldn't really call it a horror film. It's kind of like a intense thriller. That's it.
It'll have you on the edge of your seat till the very end of the movie.
And it doesn't end the way you think it does.
Alright, I'm gonna check that shit out, for real. I'm gonna check that shit out. Alright, what's up, everybody? My name is Danny. I'm one of the hosts here.
I'm playing games too, motherfucker.
Oh, okay, well, what the fuck you playing? What are you playing, motherfucker? What? I thought all you did was watch movies and shit.
I'm playing Rainbow Six right now. I've been playing Typical Friday. Been beating the shit out of Michael and Madden. I beat him by 40.
Damn.
At least he didn't rage quit. I mean, that's on.
Damn.
I picked up Splatoon 2, but I won't be able to play it till like next month.
Why not?
Because my little brother and my dad has my Switch. I let them borrow it.
With it.
They're playing Zelda and Mario Kart. I mean, that's all I really have on it.
I don't know if I could.
That's all that's really on it.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. Now that you said what you played, let me tell you what I played. What's up, everybody? My name is Danny. I'm one of the hosts here at the platform, and I am playing
Rust.
Rust, Nier Automata. I am playing. what was that one game? Crossout, and there was another game that Terry had hit me to. Oh, Castle Castile. That shit is like Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's like
Nope.
that. It's like a new one. Oh yeah, well you don't know. Oh, Achilles, you should know. You old enough.
It's gonna be
You
on
don't-
the SNES Classic.
You don't remember Super Ghouls and Ghosts?
Yeah, people want to rage on
No, I
that.
didn't get the NES until I got my 64.
That game is harder
shit.
than Dark Souls.
That
I
shit
only
is
had one
hell
game.
yeah. That shit is harder than Dark Souls. That shit. Now you talk about rage quit. I dare you not to rage quit of that shit.
Yo, that game, you get to the very end, and it tells you gotta beat the game again.
Oh yeah, that
Just to
fucked
fucking beat the
me
game.
up.
And the game's
so
already
much.
fucking hard as hell.
You gotta beat it like 3 times, right, for the real ending or some shit like that.
Yeah. That game is like the biggest troll ever, yo.
I know. It's like you get to the end and it's just like you at the beginning, like with your fucking draws on, like what the fuck. So I'm playing.
SNES had a lot of games like that. Where you would beat it and then you get to the end, but then you gotta beat it again on some other shit. Like
It's like that shit is triggering. All right. So let's get right into it. We're talking the numbers today. It looks like Preston kind of posted this a little earlier too up in Hard Knock, but the MPD numbers leaked for what, June, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, June.
Same
And
number for me.
Sony is like full steam ahead and shit. Like they sold so many consoles, but I was surprised to see the Switch number. Nintendo Switch like fucking boosted out of nowhere. It got 216,000.
I don't even think they made that many.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how the
I
fuck,
was saying
where
I
is
was like,
this?
how the hell are they selling that many?
Man, I'm telling, but you gotta think of like
Fucking black
overseas.
market for Switches? Like,
Dude, I'm telling you, Amazon. That's all Amazon purchases and shit. I don't know, but god
it's like, I
damn,
got them Switches.
boy.
Yeah, apparently PlayStation outsold both of them combined, which was crazy.
That's crazy. What's up, Matthew? Yeah,
I'm
but
guessing
ahead.
that gold bundle did good, man. Everyone called it.
Sold out probably.
It's just
People
amazing
call
to
that-
me. Like, you look at these numbers and you're like, wow. Sony did so well. But I'm still surprised at the Switch number. What the fuck? I
I mean, that's what it's been doing. That's what it's been doing every month. I have numbers for like the last 3-4 months.
You know what? It's amazing because this is doing like it's way on pace to do better than like the Wii U ever did. Like,
Hell
it's way on its way to like kill that. You know what I'm saying? Which is it just blows my mind. And then you look at Xbox, and it's like 153,000 units, which is a lot. That's quite a bit. But I think that was down from like a previous month or something like that. I can't remember. But that's a telling number in itself too. So what you guys think? Is this, with Sony being ahead so far and the Switch kind of like making its own pace and shit, do you think Microsoft should be worried? Like, let me ask you, Austin, what do you think? Because since you're an Xbox guy, do you think, are these worrying numbers for Microsoft, or this shit really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things?
Microsoft's always going to make money. I don't think they need to be worried about anything. Like, and I'm not a guy who follows sales numbers because I don't care. So it's all just whatever to me.
Do you think that would affect its overall like just impression on the gaming industry as a whole? Though, do you think, like, looking at these numbers right here, is this something that's negative?
I don't know. I don't care enough about sales. Like, honestly, the only sales I'm gonna care about is I'm really curious to see what the One X is gonna sell. That's all I'm curious about.
Yeah, me too. I'm very curious
Other
about
than
those numbers.
Other than that, I don't care, except for the fact that those Switch numbers don't seem right.
I swear to God, those Switch. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? The Switch did like actually great. Yeah, I get it. 382. For PS4, okay, but 216. Just even having the word 216K and Nintendo in the same fucking sentence is just weird right now, because it's like successful Nintendo. We haven't seen that in a long ass time. So it's just weird. It's in a
We're,
weird place.
you also got to think we're still at the launch period. They still haven't even filled the I can't even think of the word.
What, like the
The
holiday
demand.
shit?
Yeah, they still haven't like filled the demand for launch yet. They're still working on that.
That's why I
So, I
was
mean,
just tripping on these
we
numbers.
gotta
You gotta see,
we
they're
gotta
doing
wait about
fucking good.
a year to see how this thing really does. They need to start producing more. I don't know. That's gonna be their biggest obstacle is producing more because Apple's not gonna stop doing what they do. They need to do a redesign, in my opinion,
I heard they got the go
where they
ahead
start
though. They
using
got
new
the go
features.
ahead though. They did. They got the go
They,
ahead to
they,
start doing
they,
shit with the
they said
units.
they've been pushing the man the last 2-3 months.
They actually had some in stock at Best Buy today for the Splatoon release.
Really?
Yeah,
And
they
then
advertised it and everything.
the next 2 months, they ain't gonna be nothing because they don't really have anything pushing. They got Mario and Rabbids, but I don't think they're gonna
Well, Splatoon is
push
pretty
out.
big.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, this month they should do well, especially in Japan if they make it.
I heard they hit
Because
a million faster than
even in Japan right now, PlayStation's ahead, which is crazy.
yeah, but didn't they hit a million faster than the PS4 did at launch?
Who?
Yeah, but I mean,
Switch
Switch?
Japan.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
but it's also going slower than the 3DS and the Wii and all the
Yeah.
other Nintendo.
Okay, but see,
Nintendo
you
does
can
what
the Wii though was
Nintendo
like a
does.
phenomenon though. You know, the
No, I'm talking
Wii was
about like
something else.
you got to look at Nintendo's numbers in there. Nintendo always the Wii U I think hit a million before the PS4 did in Japan
Did it?
because PlayStation didn't even start out good in Japan. They didn't have any Japanese games. They didn't have any of that stuff going for them.
I don't know if it did that.
And what
Really?
people fail to realize is the Vita is actually doing better than the PS4 in Japan at one time.
Yeah, Vita's doing
What?
really good right now.
Because
They're a handheld
Japan is a
market.
handheld, yeah, they're a handheld city. Like their
They're
whole
the
city
only.
has wide.
They're the market carrying handhelds right now.
Damn. That's
Because
crazy. Terry, go
the
ahead.
3DS is the number one console this month, or number one hardware this month, or this week in Japan.
Terry, I want to ask you: do this shit matter? Like, does these numbers? Because you know, you hear all these dudes like in these fucking rooms. They always quote all this shit with all these numbers and that. You know, who's selling what and this and that. Does it really matter when it comes down to it, though, Terry?
No, because I don't give a crap about it. And if these numbers mattered, then Nintendo would have been out years ago.
Well, yeah, that's true. Damn,
Well,
that's sad to think about.
for Xbox, they also had half a month where we didn't even know what the One X was going to be. You got to
Their
think about
numbers are
that.
not going to impact whether or not I buy or don't buy their games or their consoles. Their numbers are not going to dictate what I do.
No, I'm talking about like the numbers they had that last month. You also got to think about it as E3 was what, June 13th or 14th?
Mm-hmm.
So you had half a month where people thought the One X might have been 400 or 450, and then they dropped that 500 price point, and then people kind of started second guessing. It'd be interesting to see how it holds up till launch, and then how it launches. Because PS4 started slowing down last year when they announced the Pro, and no one was interested in the Pro. You know what I
So
mean?
everybody already had a fucking PS4. It's like, what I'm gonna do? Go out and get another one? Like, shit. You know? Do I
I mean,
really want to do that?
PS4 just sold almost 400K. They had their best June, and this console's almost 4 years old.
You know, damn.
Who's buying it?
That's
Like, who's still
crazy.
buying it? Who's
That's
buying it?
crazy.
I don't even know who's buying a PlayStation at the moment.
Preston,
I'm gonna tell
don't you keep buying the collectors ones?
I know
Preston?
that's why.
I only
That's why
bought
they got.
my last. Well, the only collectors they released was the Uncharted 4.
Don't
Like,
you have
I don't
that?
think they. I've had that, and then I have the Pro, and that's it.
Maybe somebody's buying like 10,000 PS4s to try to make a supercomputer.
Because like Xbox, I own the white 1S, and now I have the Gears 1S, and then I had like 3 Xbox Ones before that.
Yeah, see,
Why
you're the
fuck
guy
is-
that's paying for that.
That's why. That's why the number's so fucking high. It's
Preston.
Preston. Is this dude
I
buying?
bought more Xboxes than I have PlayStations, so I mean, you would think Xbox numbers would be a lot higher.
But see, remember, Austin said there's always a conspiracy against Xbox, and they're not counting your numbers. for Xbox.
What would you do if the reason why their numbers look so good is because the CEOs of the company themselves were buying the crap and diluting the money?
Bill
That would
Gates
be
got
like
a million.
that would be a spit in the face of the industry. Like, what the fuck?
Like, well, yeah, look at our sales. Let alone they, buy it all themselves.
Guaranteed, though, the fanboys would be like, well, that was a smart move by them.
That's true, though. That was very intelligent. It's like, you fucking idiot. You know what? That destroys the industry if they do that. The fuck?
Yeah, the numbers don't look good, but I mean, we have to see how the One X does. I don't think it's going to do amazingly because it's kind of the hardcore market.
I think it's going to do better than everybody thinks it's going to do.
Yeah, it should do good. It should do good the first month or two, kind of like the Pro, and then I think it'll kind of fade and just be like 1/5 of the sales. Which is that going to make a difference? We don't know. I think Xbox is in a tricky spot in the hardware, but I mean, their live service is kind of carrying them right now. Even though their live service is confusing because they even count mobile. I don't know.
Did they count mobile, really?
They put Xbox Live on mobile, apparently. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, I know you can get the Xbox Live app on your phone and shit, but they're counting that as actually...
They count that towards their user base. I don't even know what the fuck the mobile will be doing.
Well, I mean, I think you can start downloads on games if your shit is turned on, and you can message people. I think that's what it is.
Because they added
you can do that
added
with PlayStation then.
I know.
They added it to X or PC last year, the year before, and their numbers have only grown about 4 million since the end of last year. Because
ain't nobody on PC talking to motherfuckers on Xbox Live. Shit. It's like, why the fuck would I talk to you on there and shit?
That's because the Windows 10 store is still kind of trash.
It's trash. It's like, that's like me, Terry, and Achilles getting ready to play a PC game and we log into Xbox Live. It's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would we do that? We could just fucking talk to each other. Like, we don't need Xbox Live.
To play some 4K Minecraft crossplay, Danny. Come on.
that texture pack, man, it's coming.
I'm telling you, man, get the realism mods, man. That shit looking like GTA 5 and shit, just blocky. You know what I'm saying? But that's just looking good. It's looking good. I don't know. These, I was looking at these numbers, and the biggest thing that stuck out was Nintendo. I just couldn't believe that they hung in there. Like, despite all the, you hear all these dudes in these rooms and shit. Like I always use the term moist. These moist-ass dudes and shit, they get real fucking defensive. And, then you look at this number and you go, well, shit. Nintendo was, like, putting in work. I don't know, what they're adding up all together, but, that number is gigantic. And I'm very, very surprised Nintendo's in that position. Because they're above Xbox right now as far as, like, at least in June.
Well, they should be ahead of Xbox all year because it's a launch console.
Yo, what's up, Persona? Yeah, that shit is crazy. It's just, I want to see, what I really want to do is meet the dudes who bought this shit. Like, I just want to, just send me a list of everybody who bought this fucking shit so I can verify these numbers, because that's pretty big. Maybe it's just so unbelievable. It's true, but it's just unbelievable that Nintendo's even in that space right now. Like,
can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's not that I think sales matter to, like, consumers, but they do matter to investors. And I think what happens is when you see, like, Nintendo and Sony, selling all of these units, and then you look at the attachment rate with the hardware to software sales of the Switch. When developers think about where they're going to put their games first, they kind of going to think the same way that people think. They're going to put the Xbox third. And if the Xbox is third when it comes to game development, that's not really good when it's the most powerful console.
True.
So there's things that, go into play when you have the most sales. It's the same thing when the 360 was selling so good. It was getting a lot of games pushed on it. A lot of support, a lot of development was going towards it. And now, if you look at the Xbox as it is right now, it's struggling when it comes to software. Like, they had a great E3 with, like, a lot of indie support, but I don't feel the momentum. You know, I don't feel the hype for it.
I'm hyped for the power though. I mean, like, this thing is actually a proven capable machine. It's just like, but then you look at Crackdown, and you're like, well, that don't look too capable, And I know they said that they disabled the destructive environments function, but that would have been nice to show, during the Xbox One X E3. Maybe that would have built up, a little more speed, and people, this number probably would be different for June, honestly. So I see why you say that that's definitely important. When it comes to like investors and shit like that, those people, when they look at that and they go, okay, should I pool more money into this company, or should I revert my resources to maybe like Nintendo or Sony? I don't know. I mean, Xbox still hanging in there though. I mean, it's not like the numbers are like terrible. It's just lower than what you would think they should be at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you remember that whole Lawbreaker situation? A lot of people were upset about that.
And it's like I said earlier, Nintendo's just getting kind of started. If you think about it, when the holiday season rolls in, it's going to be PlayStation Nintendo fighting for the number one spot.
It's just odd that we're saying that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
Well, once the store sells out of the 5 Switch consoles they have, that's going to be
no.
People are going to go to eBay.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. eBay doesn't count for MPD.
But people will go to Amazon, all kinds of stores you can possibly think of, Best Buy, whatever. They're going to be
everybody's always sold out. Like, I have not once seen a Switch on a shelf.
Yep, I'll admit, that's true.
I know.
That's what I'm saying, Persona.
But that's why I keep telling people, like, the SNES Classic is going to be the same exact way. That thing is going to be gone as soon as it goes on sale.
That's what I'm saying.
That's disappointing.
And people over there hyping up the N64, and they haven't been able to.
That thing gonna be going as soon as they announce it. It's sold out.
God damn!
Already.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Nintendo's not started, and once they release the SNES Classic or whatever you want to call it, and get the Switch rolling on again, and Mario Odyssey drops and Yoshi drops, it's going to be game over.
The NES
ain't gonna sell no consoles, man.
The NES Classic was only $60, and people were selling that thing for $600.
I know, I saw that shit.
SNES Classic is $70, so people are definitely going to be selling it for at least $800.
800 to 1,000.
And some people are actually buying it, and some people are actually buying
it's going to sell. That's the crazy part.
There's that rumor. This is supposed to be on our potluck segment, but since we're talking about it right now, fucking that mini N64 is like being talked about. Now that right there could be that's gonna be it right there. Like,
and then a year after that, when the GameCube was coming too.
I don't know how the hell they're gonna pull that off.
Yeah, there's no way they can pull it because GameCube actually was kind of strong. So
that's
a
lot of hardware.
That's a lot of hardware. That's a lot of hardware. But the discs were small. So they could make it small, small enough to just
emulate,
fit a disc.
You can emulate Dreamcast games. So it is possible.
It's possible, but like I said, GameCube because it was kind of beefy a little bit.
Yeah, the NES Classic's still going for $100 there, Danny.
Damn, that's some bullshit. I'm not paying that though. But like I said, I'm a dirty PC gamer, like y'all call me and shit. I got emulators and shit. So it's whatever. I don't care what you guys think about me. I still download that shit, play that shit. I can, turn the graphics up if I want to on the emulator. It's all good.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I have like hundreds of games, man. I got a Raspberry Pi. I have 2 Raspberry Pis.
Oh, okay. See, now I don't feel so bad. That's what I'm talking about, Leon.
But I own all the games that I emulate.
Here we go. Hold on, did I get hold up, wait a minute. That's true. Whatever, man.
Cover yourself, you never know.
He's like, in 3 months they'll just have that crap on his phone.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, Android definitely for sure. That fucking emulators on Android is like there's thousands of them. Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, Sega, hell, Nintendo 64.
Neo Geo.
Yeah, Neo Geo. Hell yeah, shit. But like I said, these numbers, the reason why I wanted to talk about it just because of Nintendo. I don't know if this shit is true, because that's Nintendo then bounced back like never before. If that's fucking true, you know what I'm saying? And then that spells like a crazy holiday season. If Sony's still doing this well, literally, that's fucking insane.
That new Mario, that thing is gonna sell like hotcakes.
That new Mario, like I said, I was kind of pissed about it because of the tall humans, but after looking at it, it's looking sick. You know what I'm saying? That shit is sick.
It's basically Mario 64 with HD graphics.
Don't say 4K.
I was about to say,
these dudes gonna get triggered in here, man. These dudes gonna get triggered. Preston had his trigger button. Press this shit.
Come from my neck.
You knew it was happening.
Mario 64 is one of my top 5 games.
I can't tell. I can't tell you like anything. But like that. It's just holidays should be interesting. I want to, Preston, if you can, man, just keep track of these numbers. Like holiday, I want you to see if you can track that shit, and we'll come back to that, and kind of compare and just really see like how good. Like, did Sony just like fucking zoom off into the fucking stratosphere with the sales, or is there going to be some weird shit like? Nintendo was like Nintendo #1 and fucking.
They're trying to fucking.
If that console 200 come fall, there ain't no way. I don't think anyone's gonna beat PlayStation.
PlayStation is dominating right now.
The $200 console. This console wasn't even 200. It was like 250, and they over doubled their sales from last month.
That's crazy. That's what these numbers are just crazy.
Also, Crash Bandicoot, man.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot sold well.
You mean Dark Souls Bandicoot? Yeah.
That game was on the market for like 2 days, and it was number 4 on the APP.
And that's an old school ass game too. It's like Crash Bandicoot, like top sales and shit. This is crazy to think about that.
It was a one game.
Well, I mean, it just surprised me that people had that much interest in Crash. I mean, I knew a lot of people loved it back then, but you got these new gamers and shit. They fucking weak and shit, man. So I just wasn't expecting so much love, for that. And could be because everybody has a fucking PlayStation, but it was just more than I expected for Crash. So that was just these numbers. It just surprised me. It was just Xbox, and Xbox numbers surprised me too because I know they had price drops and shit, and they had their E3 was good. So I thought that goodwill would kind of transfer, but it's like lower than what I would expect. So
also, Injustice 2 held very well.
Injustice 2, that's a fucking beast of a fighting game. Like, I've never seen a fighting game sell like that. Like, what the fuck? That's like,
it's gonna keep selling too, because them DLC characters are dope, man.
They are.
Starfire is looking sick.
Starfire, but that's you know what? Let's do this. Let's go right into our pot. While we talking about Starfire, let's get right into the potluck news. We got a giant potluck news segment, everybody. So it's just a bunch of random news that we're going to talk about. Let's start with Starfire. Starfire is, I mean, damn, the animators went all in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's with her face?
Did you see the super?
Yo, dude, her super looks amazing.
Yo, she was just hitting you, bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang. Yeah, then she come up and hit you with that fucking Dragon Ball Z explosion. Hell yeah, that's just
that explosion, like, yo,
that's actually
dope.
I think she can probably go toe to toe with Supergirl.
Hell yeah, I think she'll shit on Supergirl.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
shit, Achilles thinks different.
Nah.
So Leon, you're gonna be ready. You're gonna be ready for that boy Jesse, ain't you?
Shit, I'm going in with that Starfire.
I am too, but I don't know about that blasphemy.
See, the thing is she just needs somebody with a move that can counter that teleport shit.
Yeah, true.
That's a fast teleport.
I heard people complain about that shit. They were like, "This fucking teleport, that's bullshit." Yeah, but hey, you gotta get good though, man. I heard, really, Injustice is getting good. You can't really You know, if you complain about the, like Eugene said, if you complain about the spammers, you just got to get good and shit.
Right.
Seen the Evo with Sonic Fox Lost
I
and shit?
saw the Evo. Fuck.
That little kid one and shit.
Hell yeah, that was
fucking
crazy.
Bobby Fischer and shit. Like, how this little nigga wins, huh?
He won. I mean, that goes to show you that it really come down to skill, and if you ain't got it, rip, your ass ain't making it. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody could come up, yo.
Anybody.
You never know. Mike could win Evo. You never know.
Nah.
Hell no! Hold up! Oh shit, Leon. Here we go.
See?
Nah, he ain't winning no motherfucker.
I had to troll y'all.
Leon's over there representing the alpha male over here.
Oh shit!
Because we know Danny ain't
Alpha
one.
male. What the fuck
Oh wait, hold up. What?
So we know Danny ain't no alpha male.
Motherfucker, I don't need to proclaim it. I am it. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah,
have
you-
to proclaim it.
You won't need to play Resident Evil 7, so sit your ass down.
Well, that's because oh shit. Hold up. Yeah, I think he kind of got me though. Wait. Fuck you, Mike. You been practicing on your goddamn comebacks. He been in the mirror and shit. That was in the mirror. Said when Daddy say this, I'm gonna pop him. When Leon say this, I'm gonna hit him with this shit. He was practicing that
8
shit
Mile
out.
and shit. Eminem
Hell
was in
yeah,
the middle.
the music, and it would never let it go. That motherfucker's practicing that shit. So, but you know, really, honestly, Starfire looks amazing. You know that her character design, and hell, you know, she looked good in the motherfucker too. Like,
I'm like, it looked like she looked like she don't even belong in this Injustice. Like, is this
I know
Injustice
she looked
3?
like, god
She looks
damn.
wicked. She looks
Yeah,
wicked.
But her fiery hair and shit, and just her design as a whole, you know, kudos out to the developers. You know, you guys are pushing that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? And that shit looks great. I'm glad you guys are supporting that shit. You know, because you know us gamers, we like when you support shit and you put good shit out. We'll buy it. You know, if it's good shit, and that looks great. So next up, more fighting. You know, there's a lot of fighting game news out here. Dragon Ball Z confirmed more characters, and they got these fucking beautiful, like, I don't know, I think they're 4K photos of some of the characters, and like that. Dragon Ball is probably my most hyped game right now. Like, I just cannot. I can just taste it. I can't wait to play this motherfucking game. Like,
Yo,
you know,
I just want to fucking somebody's gonna get that game early, yo.
I am gonna
Somebody's
get it.
going to fucking steal that shit from the archives.
you know it.
I'll say that's probably gonna be one of the games I'm gonna get for Xbox and PlayStation.
You know,
That game is gonna be beautiful, man.
That's just
I
gonna
have
be.
zero interest in that game.
Oh, Terry, why not?
I'm not a Dragon Ball fan.
She's a hater. She's a
Oh,
hater.
Capcom
And
fan.
I'm not that big in fighting games. I play fighting games only occasionally, but I'm not big in them.
Terry be getting her booty clapped.
I played Justice for like 2 weeks. I haven't touched it since.
Terry be
I
getting
don't
that
have
booty
any
clapped in
interest in
motherfucking
it.
Injustice. That's why she ain't fucking with it.
Good.
I know my boy. I know my boy
Obviously,
in chat
Terry
told
is
Baz
alpha
is gonna be
male.
playing the crap out of Dragon Ball. I know he is.
Look, you know, I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I mean, I'm not like the biggest fan, but you know, I've watched enough to kind of like get it. And you know, looking at this game here and like the love that was put into it, like just go back, you guys, and just watch some of the like the gameplay videos and look at the little nuances that happen. Like even when you switch rounds, you clash. All the moves devastate the background and shit. Like when you really look at it, like the ground, like where you shoot, it creates holes in the ground and shit like that. There's some real fucking love thrown into this game, and it's like it's finally 2D, you know, or 2.5D, or however you want to call it, you know, with cell shading, and you know, and it just looks so fucking beautiful. So let me get to the characters here before I wax poetic. Krillin has been confirmed, as well as Piccolo. So, you know, I think my team...
I
Maybe
forgot.
What about
Piccolo.
Trunks? Yeah, Trunks too.
Oh yeah, Trunks too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh well,
Trunks.
so I'll probably run it with
Trunks is
maybe
definitely
Trunks.
gonna be on my squad. Trunks
Absolutely.
and Vegeta Trunks, Vegeta, and Frieza is my squad.
I think I'm gonna go maybe Trunks, Goku. Hell, I'll put Vegeta on that bitch. Yeah, I'll throw
I need
Vegeta in
some
there.
more.
You said
I need to
what?
see full cast. I need to see full cast before I decide.
You know,
It's a little too
Majin Buu is
early.
looking pretty dope too, though. He looking like he might be one of those cheater characters. Like he looks big and slow, but
I like
there
Cell
was,
too. Cell's my
yeah,
nigga.
Cell, hell yeah, Cell. So and they said there's way more characters to come. They're just slowly releasing information.
You gotta show it off Trunks.
Trunks was looking. His Super 2 is
That thing is
devastating. Can
gonna
you
be
imagine getting
sold out,
fucking
bro.
wrecked like that on an online tournament? You just like
Dude, gonna be-
shit.
I can't wait for Evo for that shit.
It's gonna be Vegeta for me. It's gonna be Vegeta because he's always been my dude.
They did like a little beta battle at Evo. They had like a little mini tournament.
Actually, speaking
Oh,
of,
yeah.
I think actually speaking of beta, I think next week you can sign up for the beta.
Yeah, you can
For
sign up
Dragon
for the
Ball?
beta. Yup, Dragon Ball.
hell yeah,
Yup.
I'm down for shit.
And it's all platforms
Be on
too.
that
So
shit early.
I'm on it. I don't give a fuck. I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball's looking dope.
I'm gonna sit there and laugh when they say PC cannot sign up for the beta.
No,
He's
it's
like,
ain't no life lost. I didn't lose no motherfucking life. Nope. It's on all platforms. So rip to my hold on, Mike. Just for you inciting that shit. You know what I'm saying? You lost the motherfucking life.
Are you sure they said all platforms?
Come on, man. This is the game that I've been wanting to. I want this game. I've been following the shit out of it.
Just look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
So, I already looked it up. You know what I'm saying? It's already available. So, and now they also detailed the online battles too. They said that it would allow players to interact with other users in the game in the lobby. So, and there'll be players that get matched. They can watch each other's fights. In addition to player communication with Z-Stamp, it has like facial expressions, Dragon Ball characters,
Oh, yeah.
and you can use like your character to kind of spectate too. So that's fucking dope right there. You know, you can see just that right there is the love.
Here's what they said: PS4 and Xbox One. No mention of beta coming to PC.
PC's confirmed, dude. I'm gonna post the link. I'll post the link.
I'm on IGN, which I trust more than most sites with news.
Well, you can go to Namco or whatever, Bandai. Yeah, they should have it on there.
Yeah. Namco Bandai said it on their shit. They said all platforms is getting the beta. Now that doesn't mean it's the same time. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that it's the exact same time, because sometimes they kind of stair step the PC betas with the console betas. So, but it's going down. So I'm not triggered. Yeah, I'm saying it's going down. Okay, what else we got here? Player Unknown. I don't know if you guys play this or Austin. You got an Xbox, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Okay, so now PUBG isn't out yet, right? For Xbox, it's coming out soon, though, right?
It's
Something
coming
like
next year.
You said what? When?
Next year.
They pushed it
delayed
back.
the actual release.
Yeah, they delayed it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's not coming out no time soon. But I'm definitely picking it up.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they delayed that, because that was some big ass hype around it.
Yeah, it's got 5 million cells or whatever.
Yeah, 5 million. Sold. Player Unknown. So that's amazing in itself, and it's an early access game. So
I think it'll do well on console at first, but I think it'll fall off and it'll just be PC. Just like CS:GO, that game died on console, but it's still thriving on PC.
Yeah, PC is like gigantic.
I just because it's been on PCs for so long already. It's gonna. I just don't see it sticking around, in, popularity wise for console, since anybody who's really wanted it's been playing it on PC.
You know what? I think if they get the controls down, like if they're able to translate how you do it on PC to the console version, I honestly think it could do well, because if the controls are good, everything else could fall into place. You know what I'm saying?
It'll do well when it comes out, but I think within a couple, maybe 3 months or so, it'll phase out, because everyone's going to be playing it on PC.
I know a few dudes who play it on controller on PC. So, and they say it feels good. Yeah,
Holy shit! I would never
Does
play
it
PUBG.
does it have full controller support on
Yep.
PC or?
All
Yeah,
you
I
have to
think
do is
so.
plug it up, and if you have the PS4, all you have to do is get the little driver for it, and then you can just play it, plug it up. But Xbox controllers just plug and play.
Yeah, Xbox.
Cool.
You got the Windows driver. Yeah. Oh shit. Well, I
Because
would never do it though.
with most games for PC, it's like sometimes the controller support. If it's not, it's just a deal breaker for me. I like my controller.
You know what? I'm kind of like that too. I felt that way about Mass Effect for PC. Not Ass Effect, the new one, but the ones before that. They never had controller support. Like it literally was not there, and I had to use fucking Joy the Key to fucking to put my fucking controller. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? No controller support. I didn't understand EA. They said they wanted to make it a true PC experience. Get the fuck out of here. There's a true PC experience is the graphics. Fuck that. So whatever. I'm getting triggered behind it, but yeah, it sold 5 million. So PlayerUnknown is doing really, really well right now.
Can I point out something?
Yeah.
Apparently, that dude's kind of a little bitch on Twitter.
Who?
What?
The guy who created the game, PlayerUnknown.
He's a bitch on Twitter.
He bans people. He bans people straight from Twitter.
Well, here's the thing, though. They come at him so hard with the bullshit. Like, you can't kill your teammates.
They don't even mention him. He just goes and like, oh, you did this, I'm gonna ban you now.
Well, I mean, are you banned? Because you sound like you pretty salty.
Well, he is now.
No, I'm saying like
That is fucked up though.
he literally goes on Twitter. He sees someone say, "Oh, I killed somebody." You can't kill your
Us
teammate.
on this damn show. Shit.
Yeah, you can't kill. Apparently, you can't kill your teammate in the game, even though it's in the game, which makes no sense.
But here's the thing, though, that because you lose your
purpose.
Q, though, that's actually fucked up. Because you lose your Q position when you get killed like that.
And you do realize they can just make it where you can't kill your own teammate. Like if it's that big of a deal, don't do
He
it.
doesn't want people doing that.
Well, yeah. Go ahead, Terry.
I said just give it friendly fire option, so that way if he doesn't want people doing that, and turn that crap on, and then
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're that much against it, take it out of the game. You're the developer. You're the creator.
But that would
Take care of
lose,
it.
like, having your positioning and being more strategic and not hitting your. It's a different. Now, here's the thing. Now, he's not just banning you. Like, say you were in a firefight, you throw a grenade or something, you blow your teammates up. He's not going to ban you for that. It's for, it's a 2-man car. And it's 3 people left, and you this is a dude that you randomly were set up with, and you kill him so you can get the seat. That's why he banned those people. It wasn't just, you accidentally threw a grenade, blew up your people, and you banned. It was because dudes were fucking being toxic with the bullshit. They were just, as soon as you spawn in, they kill you so you don't get the seat. And that's fucking stupid.
Again, that's no reason to ban people. I mean, you put it in the game. You shouldn't even have it in the game.
That is true. I kind of
maybe
Preston on this. Yeah.
It might be like a difficulty thing though, because like you got to be careful with your shots, but then at the same
That's
time,
what I was talking about. Yeah, it's like you got to be strategic. You can't just line up in a fucking circle and just shoot each other.
It's not that strategic because it's hard as fuck to kill someone. You gotta shoot them like 4 or 5 times.
No.
Yeah, and that's
headshot
why
wreck you,
they don't remove it, because like you got to be careful with your shots. But if you go and specifically team kill on purpose, then fuck
Well,
you.
that's what I mean. Like you don't really have to be careful because
Why would you put
you're not gonna one-shot kill your teammate most likely on accident.
So is there not a mode where you can't have team killing?
There are some servers, some private servers that have friendly fire on, so you can turn that option on. These are just the public servers.
Yeah.
But you go to the private server, not really private, but like, the commercial, not really commercial, but like the player-made servers. They're open servers, but they have specific rules like all machine guns or friendly fire turned on and shit like that. So it's not like it's not in there. It's just that his vision was not to make the game extra easy. The game is hard. You got to watch out for your teammates as well as wreck the motherfuckers that's trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? I think that was his point. If you're gonna do that,
the game even harder.
Yeah, you want it to be hard. You want no easy ass
I'm
Call of
saying
Duty
that doesn't
bullshit.
make the game. I don't think that makes the game any more harder than any other game. It's not that hard.
You need to stop bragging about being a dick. That's what Joel said. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's a kind of a little pussy on Twitter. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn, he's banned. Hey, I didn't say that shit,
Right.
man. So, no, yeah, I'm about to say, hey, look, man, the views that are expressed by
I like
Preston
my
are not
game.
reflected on motherfucking
He's not gonna listen to us.
You never know. You never know. That's why I got quiet. You see, I was like, shit.
Right, I'm like, nope, I ain't fucking with him. All right,
He been one dude in the dude.
I got a good relationship with them. I got the game for free. I don't want you messing that up.
right, you know what I'm saying? Great relationship. I'm not. Wow. Let's see. Okay, so what we got? We got Spider-Man. He's confirmed for Marvel vs. Capcom. Are you guys hype? Or are you still like, fuck Marvel vs. Capcom
Like,
right now?
I'm still
I'm
like, I'm
buying
gonna buy it.
I don't
I'm
care.
buying it. Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna buy it, but I'm not hype about it. It's not like
Yeah.
Dragon Ball where I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to fucking play this game.
So you're just gonna go in and be like, yeah, just give me Marvel's Capcom, I guess.
It's like when you're drunk and it's like she's okay.
Then
it's not like
don't
that
buy
hot.
it then. Why would you?
It's just,
I-
it's another
I feel you,
fighter.
Leon.
You just play it for like 2 weeks and then you move on.
I feel
I-
you, Leon. It's like she don't look all that good, but she got some big titties, so I'm kind of drunk. So let's fight. I feel you. That's how Marvel's Capcom is as a whole. I get it.
Exactly. That's all it is.
Did anyone think Spider-Man wasn't going to be in the game?
I mean, yeah, it was kind of iffy
No,
actually at
Sony
first,
made a
though.
deal.
I
Unlike
thought it was
Fox.
pretty obvious that Spider-Man was going to be in the game.
Well, I mean, but weren't they talking about not having like X-Men and stuff in there?
Spider-Man's not an X-Men.
Yeah, he's not an X-Men.
No, I know he's not, but I'm just saying, like,
Well,
he's a
they
big
weren't-
thing, like Wolverine and stuff. So, like, if they're gonna get rid of him, then
Apparently, the X-Men are coming back. I don't know if y'all noticed Marvel's actually doing comics again with them.
I
Yeah,
support
no,
that. I
it's-
love X-Men,
it's-
so
The guy who was leading Marvel left, that Ike Perlmutter, whatever the fuck his last name is. Apparently, he was the one causing a lot of shit.
really,
Like he's the reason there's no X-Men in Marvel vs. Capcom. Even like the Marvel Studio, the movies, they had to tell him to shut up. They went to the higher up in Disney and actually asked Disney to tell him to stop getting involved with the movie.
you know,
That's
it just
how bad
amazes
he
me
is.
that they're not in fucking Marvel vs. Capcom. I know people say, you know, you shouldn't be tripping on that. They got a lot of great characters. You know what? I don't give a fuck. X-Men made that goddamn game. Wolverine running that shit. That is just
Berserker Barrage.
Yeah,
The biggest
Barrage. Yo, what was that one? Tornado Drill. I used to wreck dudes with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's just
just
amazing.
functions,
The
man.
biggest issue was their reason for it. No one knows who the fucking X-Men. I'm like, who the fuck do you? That is fucking stupid.
X-Men had
Storm-
the best characters.
then
Cable
you-
on that
Storm was
motherfucker shit.
beast. You know,
Did you-
Storm-
did
Man, the
see who
shit
they
out
are?
of Cable.
Did you see who they
Hell
announced?
yeah!
Hey, did you
Say
see who
what?
they announced for the game?
Who they
You know
announced?
how
Who
they-
else?
You know how they said no one knows the X-Men anymore?
Yeah.
They
Oh
announced
yeah,
the
yeah.
char-
That,
They announced the character Jeddah.
who?
It's from
That's from Darkstalkers.
one of
Isn't that from
Capcom,
Darkstalkers?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hey, no one
Darkstalkers. Now,
knows.
Darkstalkers is my shit though.
that's
Yeah, but
Capcom.
most people don't know who the fuck that person is.
That's Capcom
Well, I mean,
though.
yeah,
You know
for
what I'm saying?
people who are into fighting games, do.
Yeah, that's
I'm
Capcom.
saying, like, you can't say, oh, no one knows who the X-Men is, and like, oh fuck, I'm gonna add this fucking person, and that majority of people don't even know.
That's true though, because
That's true,
I
though.
feel like he's also like that is true because the X-Men are more known than fucking Darkstalkers characters.
That's
Most
true
X-Men
though.
are more known than most of the characters that Marvel has in the game.
I just think they was just giving us PR.
Most
to
Marvel characters
think
are
that was
part of
really
the X-Men,
the
though,
reason.
or have been at some point.
Well, Wolverine
Yeah, they are.
is
It
one
was
of
Everyone's
true.
been an X-Men. Hell,
Wolverine-
Spider-Man's been an X-Men.
That's true. Spider-Man was an X-Men. Yes. he
Everyone's
was.
been an X-Men. Marvel just likes to, throw everything in there.
Well, they need to fucking put the X-Men in there. You know what I'm saying? Can I get some Cable? That's who I want in that motherfucker. Cable. I'm glad you said that, Leon. I was running motherfuckers with Cable.
Yo, Cable had
Boy.
the best moves. He had that pistol.
Boy, this is how I used to do it, man. I hit him with that fucking pistol, that one that hits him up in the air, and then as he comes
that
down,
damn
I hit
dude.
that dude. I hit that double super with him and Mega Man, dude.
Yup.
Is
He was the perfect character to just link with anybody because he
Dude.
just went well with any character.
Him and Wolverine with that fucking super barrage and that beam.
See, I used to go in with fucking Hulk. Hulk was my nigga in that game.
Hulk hit you with that meteor, you know what I'm saying? I used to love that shit. You know, it's amazing how they took it away. Like, why would they change it, you know, like that? I don't know, you know. But I hope they get their shit together.
Yeah, my take is if they don't put X-Men in, I'm not gonna buy the game. So
I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just I have love for Marvel vs. Capcom as a series. But this one, just nobody is feeling it. Like nobody is like hype about it. All you hear is Dragon Ball and Injustice. That's all you fucking hear and shit right now. So you know, I don't know. Hopefully they get their shit together. Hopefully they come to their senses and say, "Fuck it, we're gonna put X-Men in there," and that would be the icing on the cake, and it may get some hype. What else we got? Kingdom Hearts 3 Toy Story World confirmed. What you guys think about that?
Fucking that was dope. Toy Story is like one of my favorite fucking Pixar movies.
Can you imagine some of those supers coming out of that shit, like the summons and shit? That's gonna be crazy.
Fucking Buzz Lightyear. What?
I definitely want to run it with Buzz Lightyear for sure. Yeah, so that's definitely got to happen. But you know,
you just want to be Bo Peep. That's what you want.
I hope they had a Slinky Dog in there too.
Watch Bo Peep, motherfucking probably get the best motherfucking summon super and shit.
Potato Head, Mr. Potato Head was funny.
Mr. Potato Head probably got one of the best summons too. You know, who knows? Can you imagine him like taking himself apart and fucking throwing pieces of
right there.
That would be who?
Barbie. Barbie's in the freaking Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
That would be so.
They said Star Wars was supposed to be in that in Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if that's so true,
Star Wars would be kind of fucking dope too, though. Like have some Jedi powers in there. That would be kind of cool. I don't know though. Maybe a little OP for the game. Maybe.
I don't know. Did you see any of those trailers? Because he looked very OP, flying on ice.
One of the issues be EA has a license for it.
What, Star Wars?
With Star Wars?
Doesn't Disney own that license?
Yeah, Disney owns that.
Disney owns the license. I thought EA has a license to make the game.
Well, see, technically it's not a game though. It's not its own game. It's part of another one. So you know, there's those loopholes where it's like it's not its own thing.
You know that the Disney cartoon, the Star Wars cartoon, it's a different it's probably different licensing for that.
The Disney Infinity stuff.
No, it's definitely different licensing.
Like they have a Star Wars cartoon.
Clone Wars. Right?
Yeah.
Like the animated.
No, I'm hyping. I'm just like, I looked at that trailer and it honestly, Kingdom Hearts looks beautiful. Like, if you guys haven't checked that trailer in chat, just after the show, just go to YouTube and check out that trailer. It's the graphics and shit is definitely on the up and up, and the combos look great. There's a lot of they gave him a lot of super specials and shit. Which I really, really like. I love the flashier the better, and ain't this the final one though, right?
Only thing I hated about that trailer was the words across the screen. Like you couldn't really see what was going on.
What was it in Japanese? Like they were in America. They were in America at a Disney Expo in America. Why was it in Japanese?
I know it was. It was like looking at fucking Toy Story, like Utsuraka. You said it. I was like, all right.
I didn't even know what the fuck it was. Like I thought they were in America right now. So, they're making it in Japan, so I guess they haven't started doing English voices. I don't know. That was weird to me.
That was kind of weird, but just looking at it and seeing that it's real.
Woody and Buzz Lightyear, they're all Japanese. I'm like, what?
Man, that's probably the only part of the game that's done right now. Like, fuck getting it in English.
All right, Matthew, man. Catch you later, bro.
They put out a release here, man. I was surprised. I doubt it.
It's like,
fucking
what?
Dynasty Warriors and shit.
Yeah. It's like, what? Oh, shit.
Y'all saw it. It said 2018.
I'm ready though. You know, so
I was
I'm
gonna
ready.
make you. I
I'm
don't
ready.
You've been waiting too
Are
damn
you ready?
long
You don't
for
have a
this goddamn
PlayStation.
game.
You said what?
I said
you
we've been
ready?
waiting
You
too
don't
damn
have a
long for
PlayStation.
this shit.
Look, I'm gonna have God of War, and it should be out around that time, so I will. I will.
What?
But it's coming to PC though, so I'm gonna see. We'll see what they say, what they talking like. You know what I'm saying? Square Enix said they already said all of their blockbusters will eventually come to PC. So that right there makes me want to wait on it. I still have a PlayStation, but I still want to wait on it. So we'll see. Let's see who else. What else we got? Okay, you guys know who Ving Rhames is, the actor.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Baby
Call
boy.
of Duty.
You seen Baby
yeah,
boy?
Baby Boy. Yeah. He is in Call of Duty Zombies. He's confirmed for the new Call of Duty Zombies.
It reminded me of Dawn of the Dead, man.
Yeah. Well, he was in Pulp Fiction too, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Dawn of the Dead, the zombie thing. That's why it reminded me of that.
Preston,
Oh,
you ever
yeah,
seen
yeah.
Baby boy?
I've seen Baby Boy with Tyrese.
Oh shit!
Oh
What'd you
shit,
say?
Preston!
How'd you say his name?
I almost signed your hood card. I almost did.
I haven't.
You seen it, Mike? You seen Baby boy?
Hey,
I haven't.
hey,
Oh shit! Mike got that shit. Damn.
That's why Mike believes in stereotypes, though. He
No
watched
wonder
that
Kiss
movie.
Move thought she was black.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Mike watches that shit and be like, I bet you Leon is like this. And you ain't.
Hey, Danny, are you gonna go see that movie that just came out with your girl in it? called Girls
Regina,
Trip.
your girl's trip? You know it.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we gonna check it out.
I want to go see that next week.
All right. Well, I heard that shit was funny as fuck.
You got good reviews.
Leon, you weren't with us on the earlier days, but when Terry joined us, like in the earlier days, she thought Matt Kreska was black. She goes, "I always thought you were black."
No, I didn't. That was
Oh shit, Terry!
No, we got it wrong. He made a comment about something about it, and I was being sarcastic about what was. I think it was because like he made a comment. He's the only white guy in the podcast, and I just being sarcastic and said, "You're not black." I didn't think he was black. I was just being sarcastic because he's the only white guy.
Oh shit!
So does the guy?
He's over there with that Vin Diesel voice.
Does our guest next week know what race you are, Mike?
I don't know, maybe.
Right. He's like,
I thought you were Latino, like.
Right. Like, damn, you do got a Latino mustache and shit. I thought you was there, you know. But no.
He sounds like Manny. Manny's Latino.
Yeah, I didn't even know Manny was Spanish. I was like, oh.
Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Let me give all of us one of these right here and shit for that conversation. Alright, so next up, Preston, you probably like this one because you're a movie guy, Leon too. Pacific Rim 2,
Yes.
new trailer. That shit is looking pretty juicy.
That teaser trailer, that CGI was trash.
I thought
That thing looked like an animated movie, like a CGI animated movie. That shit looked like trash.
I thought that shit looked
I'm
dope.
just over movies like that right now.
Granted, that's not even part of the movie, most likely. That's just like a tease, but that's not even in the movie, most likely. But yeah, that shit looked like. I mean, it looked like people were in the people in the comment section were like, "Is this a video game?"
Well, let me ask you this.
Talking about that Saw trailer.
That looked good.
Oh, yeah.
I like the first Pacific Rim. I think it's a bit overrated, but I enjoyed it.
I don't know. That shit looks dope too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's
the first one was a good action film. Everything else was kind of just.
I couldn't even get through the first one. I wasn't feeling
it. That's why.
I just didn't like the acting.
The main character is boring. Dude be talking, and you're like, damn, this dude's.
The fight scenes were cool, but I don't know.
You know what? Here's a movie that you guys don't see, and that's that Bruce Lee movie. Don't go fucking support that whitewashed bullshit. Do not go support it. You know, do not.
I'd rather watch than fucking Pacific Rim.
I was the one that told
gonna lose a
people
life
that
for this.
whitewash.
Oh, here we go. Let me cue it up. Here we go.
Y'all ever seen Starship Troopers?
Dude.
Yeah.
I don't care. I like that movie. Yeah.
You know, actually, let me take it back, man. I'm gonna give your life back, man. No, I like Starship Troopers, dude.
Are they
I like
still
Starship
making them?
Troopers.
I think what they're up to what, part 13 of Starship Troopers or something.
Really? I
Really?
didn't know they
Fuck!
made
I thought it was
another
only
one.
one of them bitches. Really?
Oh,
I think there's
Holy
only,
shit!
I think
There's
there's only 3 movies. I don't think
Tell
they
my
made
wife.
more than 3.
Remember Starship
there's even
Troopers?
3.
No.
He said it's like 10 of them motherfucking movies.
This nigga said 13. I was like, wait a minute.
My wife is like, fuck that
Oh, look
movie.
at that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know why I like that movie? Because the monsters were dope, yo.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I love the action in that movie. So, you know, like I said, I give you your life back, man. I'm just bullshit, man. That movie's dope. But I like Pacific Rim. I like the first one. I did like the first
fight
one.
scenes are dope in Pacific Rim. I just don't like the acting in it. Like, and the acting isn't good in Starship Troopers, but I don't know. Maybe because I just like I like the fighting more in Starship Troopers. Like, I don't know.
That game they were playing was dope too. That soccer game they were playing, whatever the game was called, shit was dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. That shit was amazing. But you know, like I said, Pacific Rim 2. Check it out, the trailer, you guys, in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It's a tease, but, you know, the hype is kind of real. Let's see, what else?
I'm a little upset it's not DeTero directing it, though.
I know, so it may be a little different. I heard that, too. But, you know, you can't... maybe a new, fresh mind on it may kind of, like, rejuvenate it and not have such, you know, dry-ass acting like Leon said and shit. So, what else we got? Nintendo. We're back on Nintendo again. I kept this on this one because this subject is kind of triggerish. Nintendo Switch online app for your phone. Your phone needs to be unlocked the whole time while you're using it.
It can't go into standby mode. It can't go into sleep mode. That was
Put it
retarded.
in your pocket.
Bro, I had someone defending it on my
Can you
post.
even receive phone calls?
Oh yeah, you can
If you receive phone calls, it pauses the voice chat.
Yep.
Said
And
it
text.
pauses it, yes, and text. Yup.
Nah, I'm
What
good
the
off that.
fuck?
Yep. I said
Hold on,
I'll be either using Discord or PlayStation or Xbox Party Chat.
What I
Think
would
about this.
recommend is people go to the app, leave feedback, saying y'all a bunch of dumbass motherfuckers, and then leave and delete the app.
Think about
Alright.
this, okay? Your phone has to be unlocked the whole time, right? Which means the battery is draining like a motherfucker.
Draining.
So that means that not only do you have to have these 7 cables, you have to have an additional cable to charge it.
Did you see that one picture I sent you? Of what it looked like? Some guy at GameStop had it all set up and everything.
Like I said, it looked like Bane's back. I'm telling you, that shit does not look. That shit's not dope. You know, that shit is not dope. Nintendo, y'all getting one. Y'all got one, Nintendo. I can't fuck with you on that. That shit's not dope at all. That's probably the worst voice communication setup I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That shit
Someone
look
was-
like some shit they
someone was-
use in Scientology.
Yeah, someone was telling me.
This motherfucker said it's a Scientologist setup. Hell no.
Like, feel like Tom Cruise using that shit.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise approved.
Yeah, someone on my post said it's on a phone so your Switch doesn't get hot. But I'm like, my phone's gonna get
What?
fucking
Right?
Your phone
Wait,
might
hold on.
explode.
That sounds so fucking stupid. So your Switch
It
won't
says it's
get
gonna
hot.
kill the battery. It's gonna kill the battery on the Switch, and it's gonna make it hot. I'm like, it's gonna do the same fucking thing to my phone.
I'm mad that shit attaches to the Switch. I'm like, well, if it's on the phone, why the fuck I gotta plug it into the
Plug it
damn
into the
Switch?
Switch. Why do I have?
Exactly.
Why is there an additional cable? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand that. And then it's like 2 cables coming out of the headset into an adapter that has 3 cables under it. What the fuck? And 2 ports. I don't understand it.
That shit look like an RF cable and shit.
And see, that's the other thing. People
I
were
feel like we're going like a decade back. Man, that OG Xbox had a better setup than that.
I'm gonna tell you, Game Boy Advance had a better fucking setup than that.
Right.
Shit.
like Preston said, people were defending it on Preston's
Who was defending this shit?
thread,
Like, who are these people?
but people were
I
like
was
Nintendo
scratching my
on
head, man. I was like, the fuck is? I can't believe this shit.
Nintendo
So you-
fanboys. Hold on, Nintendo fanboys are also triggering, saying, you know, it can't be as the PlayStation VR setup.
But who's taking VR with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the difference. That is the fucking difference with that. Nobody's like walking around with this big ass VR headset catching the bus. Nobody's doing that shit. You have to take your whole PS4.
You can't even walk with the PlayStation VR. You're supposed to sit down.
Could you imagine somebody traveling with the fucking Switch and they have to do the voice and they gotta hook all that shit up? Like, that's like 2 or 3 bus seats and shit. People pissed, trigger, want to whoop your ass because you know what I'm saying. It's like, what the fuck you doing? You know, I just cannot even imagine why Nintendo. It's like it will just be like Bluetooth. Like, just get a pair of shitty Bluetooth headset and have it connect Bluetooth to the fucking system, just like the controllers do. Because the controller's wireless, but your headset like 40 wires. I don't understand that dynamic. I don't.
The worst part is you're gonna have to pay for this.
And each part probably costs like each cord.
It's not a bad price, but I mean you're gonna have to pay $20 a year to use voice chat from an app on your phone just to play online. And that's just fucking.
The headset.
Go ahead.
The headset's like $30-$40, and you gotta buy the third-party thing that you're talking about. It looks like an RF switch. You gotta buy it. It's like $10-$15 also.
It's like a fucking Raspberry Pi hooked up to your headset. Bullshit. That's just fucking garbage. I don't even understand why Nintendo even thought this was good. Like, whoever was that consultant, like that audio consultant, straight up needs to be terminated, like, immediately. Hell, they could have just used some shitty ass like iPhone headset. You know, like you just plug in this shitty headset in the top and you can talk. Okay. All right, you know.
Michael explained it perfectly. They want you buying all this extra shit. They're becoming Apple, like I said. They are the Apple.
At least Apple thinks that shit through, though. That shit wasn't even thought through. Like that.
At least
shit,
Apple. Guess what? If I want
a science fair experiment, like what
what I'm talking about is they're making you buy all this extra stuff just to talk. That's what Apple does.
Right.
Hold on. Here we go.
Don't get me wrong.
They're making you buy.
Terry about the video.
I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen.
I guarantee
you. Honestly, I'm just being for real. I really don't even want to talk to nobody online. Like, I don't. Only people I talk to are people I know. Like, I'll talk to like Mike, you know, Preston, and like you guys, or like people I know. But like. Honestly,
he'd be jumping to our party chats. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Shut up.
Right, you hear this motherfucker, man?
Ask Leon. Like, last time he popped into our chat, I said that. He was like, the fuck?
I know he looked at this shit like, what? This he almost lost his school.
This nigga's so damn triggered.
You know, so, you know, I'm triggered right now. Just even talking about Nintendo's setup is just like, I just still don't get it. It's Nintendo. You made the most portable console ever, but then I gotta fucking hook up fucking Brainiac connections to the goddamn headset just to fucking talk. Like, I don't understand that. Like, how am I supposed to travel and play Splatoon doing this? Like, how?
And then people said that the fact that it's portable, I'm like, well, you're going to have to be on Wi-Fi to play online anyway. So what's the difference?
It's amazing see somebody using that shit just so I could be like, what the fuck was you
Could you imagine? You get on an airplane and this dude has 15 cables coming out the back of his head and shit. You know, he got his cell phone set up on the top of the seat, and he got his head, you know, and he got the switch. That shit, he would get kicked off the fucking plane for terrorism. Like, they think he's setting up a bomb or something. They be like, what the fuck are you doing?
You ever heard of MODOK? MODOK?
Yeah, MODOK, yeah.
That's the nigga look like.
He's sitting in a chair with tubes in his back and shit. Shit, yeah. That's fucking terrible. You know, Nintendo, stop it. Just stop.
Every couple good things they do this one stupid thing that just makes you go,
let's go back. You go back to look at the MPD numbers and shit. You're like, wow. Nintendo actually is making it. Then you scroll down to the Potluck News segment. Nintendo Switch Online app needs to be fucking unlocked. You know, and it's just like it's just a weird ass dynamic. It's just like Nintendo, just what you need to do is slow the fuck down. Just cancel it. Nobody's buying the shit anyway. So if you just put out a press release and say, you know what, we're rethinking our audio, video strategy as far as voice chat. We'll come back soon with something. But right now, if you just want to listen, you can plug in some headphones and just listen to sounds. We'll come at you later with more news. Yeah, and I would respect that more than to try to force this Bane shit on everybody. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine like using your cell phone and then having a headset. What's the point? What's the point?
Did I not call this earlier? Like when the Switch is going to release, they were going to do like Apple stuff.
But Apple don't even do that. Like Apple, you just plug in the one fucking cable, and it's like it's both. It's both. Like,
he's talking about people having to buy all this extra shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You have to buy extra to use the iPhone.
Yeah, you gotta buy like that one little cord to plug in.
It come with it.
Oh, it comes with it.
Yeah, mine came with it.
I have an iPhone.
Yeah. Apple did better.
Yeah, I got an iPhone too.
Windows becoming worse than Apple.
Well, yeah, now they worse than Apple. Yeah, because
the difference is I have to buy. It's like this reminds me more when I had to buy a Wi-Fi adapter for my 360.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
It's like unnecessary.
That was stupid. See, that's where I waited for my Xbox 360 when they added the Wi-Fi thing into it.
I didn't even understand that either. It was like a Wi-Fi adapter. How much? $65. Fuck.
I was shocked. I didn't even know the 360 didn't have it built in. I was like, what?
It was just weird. It was just like, how did it get so popular? You know what I'm saying? Without that feature, huh? But it went up. And Nintendo said, "Fuck it, we gonna double down on bullshit. We gonna make you buy adapters.
You gonna take your voice away, nigga."
Right.
Turned into Ursula and shit.
You didn't just plug it in, did you? You had to like screw it in there and everything, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was like, I thought so.
You have to screw it. Wait a minute, what?
Wait, what the fuck is he talking about? Hold on, Mike. Hold on, Mike. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about
thinking about the real dolls.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm still confused.
I was talking about the Wi-Fi adapter on the Xbox. I said you just didn't plug it in. You had to think.
No, you did. You just plugged it in.
Yeah,
you just plugged it in.
Oh, did you?
On the first model they released.
No, on the PlayStation you did.
The PlayStation had Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
on the PlayStation 2 you had to screw it. Let's talk about
that's
that.
PlayStation 2.
I'm talking about the 360.
Maybe that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I knew
PS4, you have to unscrew the damn hard drive.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there. I didn't do that. I didn't really.
I had to do that.
Like literally PlayStation 2, I didn't go online with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just played everything. Just me and my bro just played it solo. Solo dolo games and shit. I didn't really do a lot of online shit to like 360.
The PS4, I had to unscrew my hard drive. I couldn't even use an external until like recently. Yeah, until recently.
Yeah, it didn't launch with external support.
Yeah.
But I mean, it has it now, and it gives you the option to do both, which is nice. But it should have been there at the launch.
Hashtag PC. Okay. All right. So let's go.
I have to have my PS4 raised up because Sony made a mistake where the eject button is underneath it. So when you have too much weight,
what?
So the eject button moves underneath your console.
I know what she's talking about though. My boy has a penny under his for that same.
Yeah, you gotta have it raised up because if you have it sitting down flat like it's designed to be, it pushes on the eject button.
Shit's like a car and shit.
Sony done effed up.
That's
that
why
first PS4 was sensitive as hell. You blowing that shit and it would turn on.
That's why
fucking
Terry
shit used to
so
eject the CD on its own. I used to think it was a ghost in my shit.
Yeah, you got to start looking at the window and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Ones like I got, they had the button misdesigned.
You just be sleeping here. Beep beep.
That would be terrifying. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck here? Just flip out and shit. All right, so let's go to the final round. Anybody?
No. Also want to talk about I think Achilles mentioned it, but Young Justice.
Oh,
Static Shock's going to be on the team.
Yeah, I love Static Shock for sure.
I thought you said he was an Injustice. I was about to be hyped. Like,
It was like Injustice. Oh,
Static
shit.
Shock. Word?
Yep, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Young Justice is going to have Static Shock on it, and that's going to be pretty cool. Oh, and interesting. Iron Fist has been renewed for season 2.
Oh hell no!
Right, Iron Fist was garbage. Yeah,
Hopefully they learn how to
that was not garbage. It was a good show.
Hopefully they learn how to.
You said that was a good show?
No,
I liked it.
That's a
Nah, that wasn't no good fucking show.
what was a good show?
They're
What?
saying
Iron Fist.
they're saying Iron Fist was,
They got me a bambougie.
It was a
it
good
was,
show.
it was good. Thank you, Achilles.
It's crazy that half the people here think it sucks. Isn't it? Yeah.
It's garbage. Believe
It was
it.
good. It was a good show.
It's garbage.
Eugene
I
even
was
liked it.
I was half.
dude.
I was
That
halfway
shit
through the
was on a
season.
level with some of these DC movies, man.
I was halfway through the season, and all of it. Literally, I didn't even hit the button. It just was like. I was like, who played that noise and shit? It was like I lost a life in real life and shit. When I was watching, I spent so much time. I got halfway through, and I couldn't make it. That's just.
Dude, I don't even want to hear it, man. You're sitting over watching Snoop Dogg and what movie?
Some of that fucking bullshit ass when Mike and Devin go to school.
Exactly.
That Wiz Khalifa movie.
That
Yeah.
shit was
Yeah.
garbage.
I don't wanna hear it.
That was
A
the
Couple funny
worst.
parts in it.
Hold on, Crystal.
You
What-
deserve
what-
to lose
what-
life
what-
on that one.
What do you give the Mike and Devin go to school movie? Like a score out of 1 out of 10. 1 being
I don't-
Showgirls, 10
I don't
being
think
like
Preston's
great.
been watching
Maybe
it.
because I like the music, because the soundtrack was dope. For that shit.
Remember that Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa movie? My wife said they don't even scale. Like,
I felt like they were trying to be like the old house party movies, but it just didn't work.
my wife
They
said Snoop
can't
Dogg is like 80 years old and shit. What the fuck he doing in school? Like,
That's what I thought was weird. It's like this nigga don't even look like somebody that's like old and hype. Like he just look old as hell. This nigga got gray hair.
right, like you like the fucking superintendent and shit. You ain't supposed to be up in this fucking chilling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but yeah, that movie was garbage. You got me, Mike. But fuck you, dude. That movie sucked, man. But that
Okay,
was
he
just a
doesn't-
movie, dude. That was just a movie. That wasn't a whole fucking season.
But,
At
he,
least
That one movie he had where he was with Eminem.
but Snoop Dogg don't do really good movies anyways.
Nah, he had that one movie, The
I like
Wash.
the
I think.
Yeah,
The
well, I
Wash
liked The
was
Wash, and I liked that one horror movie he did.
That was okay. I think it was
Tales
called
from the
Bones.
Hood.
Bones.
Bones was
Nah.
okay.
Tales from the Hood, not Bones.
Tales from the
Bones
Hood.
was like,
It wasn't Tales from the Hood, wasn't it?
yeah.
He did have a movie called Bones though, where he was like a
it was
Grim
it was
Reaper or
three
some
mini,
shit.
It was 3 mini stories. It was called Tales from
yeah
the Hood.
Tales from the Hood. But I think he was I think that was him and Spike Lee.
Well, he was just kind of like hosting it, and then he kind of was in one of the stories.
Nah, he wasn't hosting it.
Yeah, he was. Remember, he was every time they came back to go to a different storyline in that one movie.
I think
he
you
was like,
confused with a different movie.
I think
Tales
you're
from the Hood. It took place inside of a funeral home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the
Well, they
funeral
was you
director.
knee deep in the shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that
yes,
wasn't
the
Snoop
shit.
Dogg. That was that fucking
Bones
dude
is
with the
Snoop-
afro.
Bones
Oh
is
no,
Snoop
well,
Dogg.
you're right. It's called hold on, I'm about to look.
He
Now I
did
gotta
have
look it up.
he did have an anthology movie though. I know what you're talking
It
about.
was like a Snoop Dogg horror movie. Okay, let's see. What did he have? I gotta look it up now. Shit, Hood of Horror.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
I was
heard of
close. It had hood in it. You know what I'm saying?
There's like only 2 movies I like of him, and that's Soul Plane and Bones.
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane.
Oh,
Hold on.
That's a damn.
Hold on. You said Soul Plane?
Yeah, Soul.
Oh,
No,
fucking
Mike, you
John
got
Goodman.
one life left, dude. Be careful.
Why? You hadn't seen that movie? I thought it was.
Well, the plane had rims. I'm done.
Right. What you
That
say,
movie
Mike?
was hilarious.
Hey, are y'all talking about Soul Plane with Kevin Hart?
That movie
That
was
shit,
so
that shit
Oh,
almost
shit.
ruined. That shit almost ruined Kevin Hart's
Where
I'm
you
just
at,
saying.
Mike?
career. Kevin Hart literally
He's-
almost lost his career because of that.
Yeah, this is muted, Mike.
Nah, you almost made it, man. We were at the end of the show, dude. You almost made it.
Oh man.
Yeah, they gave Kevin Hart a leading role for once, and then he made that movie.
He almost made it. He almost. Then he said he liked soul playing. What the fuck?
The best
Nobody
movie
likes soul playing.
Y'all seen OJ get off on parole?
Who? Oh, you said. Oh.
See how that nigga walked out of court, yo?
Boy, his shirt was tighter. You know what I'm saying? This dude was hype.
Phone sign, like, all right, call me, all right? We gonna talk.
We gonna collab. No, you not, man. You 100. You know what I'm saying? You ain't collabing with nobody. What you need to do is keep your ass at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't.
he doesn't need to leave the house.
You got that killer walk. Kill again.
But yo, Daddy.
It's actually a movie that you guys can quote word for word.
Yo, Daddy.
How much have you watched it?
What's he? No, that ain't the movie. That's OJ. We talking about OJ.
Oh,
Talking about the actual parole.
I'm about to say, yeah, he's talking about the actual. He said the best movie he seen was the actual parole hearing. From
Because that shit was funny as hell. I'm like, yo, this nigga was so, like, he was laughing and shit. I'm like, yo, you about to be sentenced and shit? You just all
That
he
dude
knew
said
he was getting off.
Did you hear what he said? He said he lived a conflict-free life. I'm like, what the fuck?
Conflict-free. First of all, you beat your first wife. You know what I'm saying? Second wife, you estranged. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking supposedly killed. You know. But here's my thing, though. I'm gonna say this. I know we talk about
who
this.
Who the hell else wanted to kill Nicole Simpson? Like, who else?
Look,
the number one target.
I know we are not on a game subject at all. This is crazy. I'm gonna say something about this, okay? OJ, I'm gonna say it like this. OJ, he did not do it, but he knew who did it. That's the thing. OJ had a lot of he did a lot of dope. I'm telling you, OJ did a lot of dope. Him and Nicole, and they had a lot. Rich people get rich credit. And when them motherfuckers can't pay, they come for that ass. Yeah, and I think what happened was, because they broke up. So here's my theory. Now, y'all can unfollow or whatever, but here's my motherfucking theory.
About to get abstract as fuck.
I'm about to be fucking, here we go. Okay?
Welcome to the OJ Theory Hour.
Now, OJ Theory Hour. So OJ and Nicole broke up, right? And, he was paying most of that dope bill. Well, he said, fuck you. You don't want to let me see my kids and shit. I'm not paying that dope bill. And I think what happened was the dope man was like, you know what? I'm going to take it out your wife's ass. And he was like, well, she ain't my wife no more. Go ahead. And he ended up doing that shit. That's why I think OJ knew who did it. He didn't do it, but OJ knew goddamn well who did it. OJ know who did it. He just
did it.
No,
OJ didn't fucking do it.
I wouldn't let him date my daughter.
Hell no! You know what I'm saying? Hell
it's like Michael Jackson. It's like I wouldn't let him watch my kids. Fuck.
Exactly.
No, hold on. Michael Jackson got exonerated though.
I don't care. Would you let him watch your kids?
Would I let Michael Jackson watch my kids? Hold up. Yeah. Hey, hold on. Now my wife is triggered. She's a huge fan of fucking. Hold on. I need to be careful.
I love Michael Jackson, but I would never let him watch my kids.
My wife is like the hugest fan ever. And I need to be careful what I say because she's sitting right here. Yes, she has clothes on, but she's sitting right here.
Smack the shit out of you.
She got her hand cupped right now. So let me be very, very careful. He got exonerated of all those charges. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say.
Would you let your kids go to Never Neverland? Right?
Would I let my kids? Would I let my kids go to Never Neverland?
He couldn't say it. So.
All right, that question.
Yeah. All right, so we come to the end of the show. Let's just
plead the fifth.
Hold on, I don't want to. I'm already in trouble. We come to the end of the show. We got final round. Anybody triggered? Anybody got something they need to get off their chest?
I think your wife's triggered. Put her on the final round.
You say my wife? My wife want to get on the final? Hell no! I don't want to put my wife on the final round. She'll chew me up. Hell no!
Hey, I just need to come clean, son. You need to come clean.
Hell no! You know what I'm saying? Some shit is left unsaid.
Eddie was supposed to take the final round, but he motherfucker didn't show up.
I know Eddie was like, "Let me get the final round," and then it's like, "Where's Eddie?" You know what I'm saying? So now we don't have any fucking.
He's still looking for the. He's still looking for the link, guys.
Yeah, he's still looking for. Actually, he's
would have been. I love the Xbox One.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's
It
amazing.
looks so good.
But real quick, shout out to Diddy. Shout out to Diddy. And he said he's probably going to lose live also, Danny. He said that movie Soul Plane was quality.
He said that. So he said that movie was quality.
That's what Diddy.
Michael, you think every single Resident Evil movie is
He had an emergency light and lost it, so he instantly got game over on that. All right, so let's see. Who do I want it? Do I need it? Final round.
You need to come clean, Danny.
You could do a final round saying what's going on with these Xbox pre-orders.
Word. Where the fuck are
What
those
the
pre-orders?
fuck's going on?
All right, let's do this. All right, so,
collaboration final round.
all right, let's have a collaboration.
Final round.
I'll start it off. Okay, Xbox. You talking about for the Xbox One X, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you're right. How the fuck you gonna have a showcase in the E3? Talk about it's coming out soon, and then no.
We almost in August.
Apparently
Right.
they said they want to wait until like way closer to the date.
That makes no sense, though.
That's not a
That
good
makes
idea.
no fucking sense. People want to get that shit.
That's apparently what they said. I don't know. That's apparently
I don't know.
what they said.
I don't know, Austin.
pre-ordering?
I know you work for Microsoft and shit, so I think you bullshit.
What's the point of
The
pre-ordering?
whole reason there's no pre-orders is because the FCC hasn't approved it. Like, what's
Is it a
taking them
damn
so
liquid
long to
cooling?
get
Well,
it?
hold on. You don't know that because it could have been approved by now.
Well, Microsoft would have said. Well, Microsoft themselves said that. They say you can't pre-order it because of that.
Yep.
They
They said
didn't.
that
That
out-
was a thing. No, that was a thing that people saw it on the box and stuff, or on the ad or whatever that they were showing, and then they questioned them about it, and they were like, "Well, yeah, we can't do that yet." But then the thing is like they came out later and were like, "Yeah, we're gonna wait until like later on, like way closer to the date, just to I don't even know why." But
Is
That
liquid
just doesn't
cooling
make
that
fucking
dangerous?
sense. Wait,
It's
hold
not,
on.
it's vapor. It's not liquid, though.
Totally not dangerous.
Oh shit! Hold on, Microsoft. You get one. Now, this with Microsoft. Y'all fucking up with that shit. You need them reserves out there. That builds hype. I mean, when people feel like they got a piece of that history, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what Microsoft is thinking. You know, I get it. FCC got shit going on with it, but I thought it was approved. I thought, it should be approved by now. Like
it
Austin
probably
said.
is by now, but they're just waiting now until they want to actually, unless it's something like they actually need a bit more time and they just want to leave it to the last second in case they have to delay the release or something.
Yeah, but I mean, they got games being made for it. It should be done. They should.
Well, it's not. They're not being made specifically for it. There's support for it. Like there's no.
Well, patches, but man, like the console has to be done if people are making like even patches for it.
Right. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where the fuck is the reservation? I need to be able to reserve it. You know, do you have special editions? What type of bundles you got? You know, right now it's just like a stale ass hype, and that's not the good hype. That's the shitty hype, and you want, just open that shit up. Open it up. See what it looks like, what the install base could look like. Because they may be surprised. It may be an influx of people trying to get that shit. I mean, it is strong. Xbox One X is a proven, capable, very capable system. But
Another thing is, if it's not going to do well and they don't see pre-orders going sky high, they know they need to start planning ahead right now.
right, plan for the supply. Make sure you don't overdo it.
Business-wise, it would be smart to have them out to see how you can gauge your interest in it.
You know what they doing? They doing the same shit Nintendo doing. They're gonna have a fucking headset that hooks to you. What you got to do is you got to plug it into an Xbox One, and then plug the Xbox One into your phone. Then plug the phone into the Xbox One X.
You got to plug the Xbox One X into the Xbox One S, and plug that one into the Xbox One.
What you have to do is you have to take the headset, which will go into a splitter. One has to go into the controller. The other connects to a Nintendo Switch, which it connects to the Xbox.
Then to your phone.
Right, then to your phone.
And then
to
but your phone has to be constantly at 100%, so you have to have your phone plugged in as well.
Man, I don't
That's
know.
fucking terrible. You know, it's like even being angry at Xbox, Nintendo shit still spills out. You know, yeah, like honestly, like we're angry because ain't no pre-orders, and then like everybody's still thinking how shitty Nintendo's voice setup. Maybe our final round should have been that. Maybe we should fucking have a redo. You know, because that shit right there is triggering enough. You know, maybe we'll have do a double topic. You know, so we talked about the reserves. You know, Xbox, get it together, get the fucking reserves out. Now, you know, this audio setup for the Switch, hands down, is the worst setup I have ever seen in my life. Like,
For
there's
anything.
no other for anything. Like for anything, and you know, honestly, you know, when you're young and you're trying to hook shit up and you're trying to make shit work, you know, like, you know, you got your Super Nintendo. I don't know, maybe I did this, but you know, I tried to hook my Super Nintendo up to like these speakers, and you know, you got all this shit rigged up and shit, trying to make, you know, so you can have like boom boom sounds and bass, and you know, I did that shit when I was younger and shit to try to like, you know, build up the you know, the playability of the game with the audio. But you know, you had all these fucking wires, and that's what this shit looks like. It looked like they just, Nintendo said, "Well, plug this shit in here. Well, plug it in here. Well, get 2 more cables and plug this shit in here. Oh fuck, we need a almost looks like a fucking Arrow adapter. Get one of those and make it have 8 ports and plug that shit into there, and then, you know, and then we'll have one single cable coming out of the 8 cables into the Switch." It's like, what the fuck is that? Like, what?
Yeah, I thought
what
that thing
is
was
that?
supposed to look like a squid. It's just an arrow.
Did it look? Oh yeah, it did kind of like a squid. I give you that. It looked like the old school, like Super Mario squid and shit. You know, it kind of, well, you know, yeah, it did. But I just cannot believe this setup. Like, I just don't understand. You got to have your phone unlocked the whole time. Like, you know, the battery is dead in like 20 minutes. Like, how do you use it? How are you using this phone? You know, how do you use it with that? I don't know. That shit is fucking terrible. And I hope Nintendo changes it like immediately. I don't give a fuck. Cancel it. Cancel it. We don't care. Nobody cares about it anyway. Cancel that shit. And give us something. Give us a cheap ass alternative, and we'll take it. Fuck it. We'll take it. Shitty ass Bluetooth headset, no bass, but you know, it's wireless, and you don't have to have like 18 cables coming out of your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how I feel about it. I'm triggered, still triggered. I don't care. I'm pissed. What you guys think? You pissed still? Did I get enough pissed for you?
You know, I'm not even gonna use chat. I'll just use what I typically use, I guess. I'm gonna download the app, like I said. I'm gonna give them the feedback saying y'all a bunch of dumbass motherfuckers. And then I'm gonna go delete the app, and then I'm gonna go back to. Man, every time we use the Nintendo thing, we always use Discord or PlayStation. Like, it's kind of sad that we're using PlayStation chat.
That's funny, and she used PlayStation fucking voice chat to fucking play Nintendo. Like, that is terrible. It's fucking terrible. Like, I don't understand it. What was you about to say, Achilles?
Oh, I'm just baying about it, you know.
Oh shit. You know, Achilles. You know what that means, right?
What's it?
Yeah, you got one. I've never given somebody one during final round, and you have just earned one.
He just lost a life.
Achilles.
Oh shit! What did he say?
What's up?
He said, "Would you say he's gonna be baying about it?" No,
About
the fuck
what?
you not about that setup, the audio headset.
You mean walking around with all them cords? People gonna think he's like a portable DJ.
You have to wear a body rig.
Yeah. Well,
And
we
this
looking like
stuff is about as stupid as what Atari announced. You know, Atari announced a headset. You know how it's a hat? It's a hat headset. Like, what the fuck?
It's a hat headset. What?
It doesn't even go over your ears. Apparently, it goes above your temples where your eyes are.
Hold up. What?
They announced a speaker hat.
Is Yeah, that's not going down either. Just stop, please. Stop it. Just here. Call me. I'll send you my number, and I'll walk you through proper headset etiquette. You know what I'm saying? I'll walk you guys through it. Just call me, Nintendo. Call me, Atari. Don't do it. Just get with me quick, and I'll explain that shit to you in layman's terms, and hopefully you'll get it. Hopefully.
Doesn't the Switch have a 3.5 jack?
Exactly. Yeah.
Not for that.
It's got Bluetooth as well. I don't understand it.
Apparently, you can't speak into it because there's no hardware in it that allows that.
It's only
audio
single
out.
channel. It's a single channel. 3.5. It's not a dual
But
channel.
when they designed this, they didn't put any audio in.
But it's Bluetooth though. Bluetooth audio can be a patch. You know what I'm saying? Like it literally can be patched in and solved.
Is it Bluetooth? Because I heard the only things on there that uses I don't even think it's really Bluetooth is the controller.
Yeah, but it's still Bluetooth built in. It still has to read the controllers. It knows you have to use Bluetooth because of the individual button presses.
But I mean, Xbox has the same thing, but it doesn't have Bluetooth.
But come on now.
No, Xbox One doesn't have Bluetooth, but it has.
That's supposed to make it better. It's still making shitty.
No, I'm talking about it has wireless controllers. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know where the Bluetooth is on the Switch.
I don't know. But it does.
Switch,
it said it had Bluetooth. That was part of the specs. It said Bluetooth.
Aren't the Joy-Cons connected with Bluetooth?
Yeah, because how is that technology?
I think they're connected the same way that that Xbox One controller is connected.
Was it like IR? Infrared?
I guess, yeah.
No, it was Bluetooth because that was blocking the signal on the left one.
That's what I thought. I thought the Bluetooth
it
connection.
It has a cord in it that they fucked up when they designed the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was blocking the Bluetooth.
Yeah, it was blocking it and shit, and they changed it. But
I don't know.
I don't know. I have to look it up and read about it.
But
there's no other way to do any Bluetooth on it. So.
Well, yeah, that's why it's shitty.
Every day you have to connect. There's no wireless headset for it.
I'm still triggered, but I don't want to get triggered anymore. So anybody else got anything to say about this before I kill it? Kill it. All right, that was.
Also, if games are going to give away DLC, well, I'm going to say if games are going to give all the DLC free, they should just do it from the beginning.
Nah, fuck that. Get their money first, and then when they get their money, then y'all get this free DLC.
A lot of games make it seem like people have to buy the season pass or they won't get to play all the extra stuff. And then, a couple months later, they're like, "Oh no, it's all free now."
How pissed are the people that bought the Doom DLC? Seriously.
Oh, they're fucking shitty. They probably all. Go ahead.
They fine. 2 months ago, 2-3 months ago, they got to play it for a month before everybody else. Let
me tell you something. They all need the final round, right?
I got the game, but I didn't pay for the DLC because I thought.
Talking about Doom.
Yeah.
Talking about Doom.
I mean, it's cool that they're giving it away for free now, but why not just give it away for free all the time?
No, go ahead and get their money.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up. I would be tight as hell if I paid for that season pass.
Hell yeah, when you be mad at the motherfucker, you have Dragon Ball Z eyes and shit. By the time you be so fucking mad.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z eyes.
At least I know when Injustice is fucking me, they're not gonna give it all away for free.
No, they're gonna make you buy the definitive edition.
Right.
And that's when the base game's gonna be cheap, and you're still paying for the season pass, basically.
Yeah, but it's still gonna be cheaper. You pay for that? You pay to play it early.
But the base game, usually when they release a Game of the Year edition, the base game's about $20-$30. You're still paying.
If you sucked up about $20, then wait. That's what it is. If you really frustrated about $20, wait.
I'm not frustrated. I'm saying it's not right to the people that you can't sell something and be like, oh my god, okay, it's gonna be free now.
Everything goes down in price.
Literally, couple months after launch, or the last DLC, they're like, it's all free now.
Didn't they do that with Battlefield?
Why would you be mad if somebody gets to play? They have to wait 6-7 months for it. A lot of people would just pay that $20. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they should be getting it too.
They did that with Titanfall 2, right? Titanfall 1. The first.
No, Titanfall 2 is all free.
No, I'm saying the first one though didn't they do that with the DLC after a while?
Yeah, they had like DLC come out, and then like 2-3 weeks later, they're like, "Oh, it's all free now." I'm like,
ultimately, they're making it free,
I
so
bought
those
the
players
season.
can have
I literally
people to play
bought the
with.
season pass, and then like 2 days later, they announced it for free.
Yep.
I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that's salty. I'd be saltier than a motherfucker. Like, what?
Some people bought the season pass probably like a couple weeks before they announced it being free.
Right.
I would be
It's
super
there.
salty.
Actually, I think I bought it when it was on sale for like $5, and
Not everyone has the season pass right away.
then after that they said it was free. I was like, I lost $5, whatever.
Damn,
I would be tight as hell.
What you gotta be tight about? You got to play it for X amount of days earlier.
Because
That's what you
could have
paid
got it
for,
for
pretty
free.
much.
Right.
Well,
It's like, what happens if, hold on. What happens if you bought it a day before they did that? But what happens if somebody bought that shit a day before they announced this, though? Like, all those people who bought that shit, like, a day before this announcement is
What if they bought it the same day?
Yeah, I was like, now if they bought it the
Here's
same
my whole
day,
thing. If I'm paying for a timed exclusive, just let me know. Don't just like throw it on me out of nowhere.
Let me public service announce this.
Free when we're done with it.
Shit. Hold on. Austin, what'd you say? It was damage control. Here we go. Here's the fucking damage control.
How's it damage control? You know it's gonna go down in price. You know it's gonna.
That's not going down in price. It's free.
It's free.
You still gotta buy the game, right?
Day over there being the alpha male.
Hold up.
I'm the alpha male.
This is all I'm saying. You pay for the season pass. You pay for your season pass, and you pay for your game at $60 at the day launch, because you get all that shit during the day launch or when they release it.
I have an apple.
I know Terry's already singing it.
Fan.
Terry was singing a song.
At least games like Gears and Forza, they tell you.
No, hold on.
No, all season pass, everything's free for Gears.
You get to keep stuff.
Huh?
There's a season pass. You get to keep all the maps. If you don't
All the
have
maps
season
are free.
pass, you don't.
The season pass is just if you go to a custom game, then you can pick all the maps and you don't have to do the rotation. But all the maps are free.
They're not. You're not going to lose any maps because they're not going to keep all the maps.
Right.
Well, you don't lose them because they're gonna come back. It's just rotation, but you get to choose a map and custom. That's the only thing.
If they take them away, you're not being able to play it.
So, Achilles, you're telling me, did you pay the $100 for this?
Yes, nigga, I paid $400. What's up?
He said, "What's up?"
I have
So you're telling me, Achilles, if they, out of blue, Gears of War 4 said, "Hey, all DLC is free."
You would be cool
It
with
is free.
I'd be fine with it because I got to play.
You stupid.
I got to play whatever I wanted to play. I got the developer playlist. I got to make my videos early. Whatchamacallit. I got what I wanted out of it. I understood what I wanted. I researched what I was buying.
No.
It's funny that
That's different though.
I'm telling you,
I feel like what y'all asking Achilles is different from what we really talking about. We're talking about.
That's true. That's what it is.
Let's say I go out and I buy a game. They're like, yo, you get all this exclusive stuff. You're the only one that's gonna have it for this game. And I'm like, oh, word, all right, cool. I want the exclusive gear. I want all that shit. And then like a week later, they make all of that shit free.
Yeah, my thing
was mad as fuck. You'd be mad as fuck.
I'd be fine because I made my video. I made my review. I made my. Hey, this is the exclusive gear that you're gonna get next week. All right, I wouldn't know, but you know what I mean.
I can't let a corporation.
As I said, Achilles, you got like two left.
I'm fine. I'm saying my opinion. Opinion is this is the first world problem. First of all, you're crying over $20 that you didn't have to spend that $20.
That shit wasn't $20. That shit was not $20 though. It was $100.
They shouldn't.
It's $100. Okay, so what? $40.
Season pass would be more than $20. Was it
Battlefront?
Battlefront shit?
Wait. No, the
That game's
game was
still not free.
Yeah, the game was $60 and the season pass was $40. So
Look,
yeah.
this is what I'm saying.
So you're telling me you're going to be fine. You're going to be like, yo, I'm going to be cool.
No, listen. This is what, because realistically, this is what's happening.
Man,
the season pass is dropping for 40, and then a year later it's free. Or you know what I mean? So for that whole year you wasn't able to get it.
I have a question for you. Let's say you got a game, right? And they said, all right, this is the game. It's a shooting game, but you got to pay for the bullets. You would be cool with that shit?
No, I wouldn't.
You be a type of like,
it's a whole different thing. Right? That's a whole different
should have bought some bullets, nigga.
That's a whole different. You're saying that you can't play that game.
Wait, hold on. How is it whole different? What is that? I don't
it's a hustle. Because you can't play the game without bullets. That's why it's a whole different thing. You can play the game without the
you can
extra
punch people.
maps.
You can knife people.
Hit people with a gun. You don't need bullets.
We're like, that's your knife, buddy. Go to war.
That'd be the worst fucking game ever created.
And then you go out and hold on. Then you go out and buy a shit ton of bullets, and then they say, "All right, bullets are free."
Yeah, the next day.
I get what you're saying, man. I get it.
That ain't what I'm saying. That's not what I'm talking about. At all.
I'm telling you right now.
If there's something extra, if there's like a green skin, there's no reason for anybody to bitch about a green skin. There's no thing to bitch about a map that if you pay it, like if you can play it, you have to pay for it, and you get X amount of time before anybody else, because that's eventually what's gonna happen when people stop playing the game. They're gonna try to help out the people who bought the game by making that free, so other people can get in the game and y'all can actually find matches.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. All right, that person that went out and bought Doom about let's say a week ago and bought the season pass, right?
Yeah.
Then they announced that all the shit that you just paid the season pass for will be free the following week. Wouldn't you be shitty?
Nah, I wouldn't be shitty.
So Achilles has to pay all of us money every time he plays a free-to-play game.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop you fucking lying.
I'd be like, that sucks. That's like saying, that's like being mad if you buy a game and then it goes on sale next week. Why?
So you mean to tell me that if you bought a game, bought the full season pass, you had to pay for the DLC, and then that following week they announced that the shit was free, you would not be triggered?
I'd be triggered about it.
I wouldn't be upset, no.
I would be triggered.
I would be like, that sucks. I'm like, I would be that shitty, but I wouldn't be fucking
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Like Capcom, they'll be
oh my god.
We only gonna make one version of this game.
I'm
and then
telling
they come out, you go out, you buy all the DLC, and then they come out with the same game with all the DLC with like $20, $30 cheaper.
I'm telling you, Leon, I'd be rage quitting, like Achilles rage quitting on you.
I would be so
I'd be
fucking
living that
pissed.
table up. I'd be living like, dude, I'm out.
I'll start tossing shit like, what the fuck? You know, I'd be mad as fuck. Honestly, I would be mad as fuck.
I'm waiting for them to do that shit with Street Fighter, Killer Instinct. Give me all them characters for free. Shit.
All right, we gotta climb up out of this final round.
Well, technically, Street Fighter characters are free. You just gotta earn them.
God.
Exactly.
That shit is impossible. Fuck that.
Speaking of Street Fighter,
it's impossible.
Hold on, Mike. Let me get us out of this. This was, I guess, the
final round.
All right.
Speaking of Street Fighter, Leon and Danny, did you see they're bringing out more DLC for Street Fighter 5?
I saw the Abigail.
I saw Abigail.
Yeah, they're bringing out Abigail, and I saw July 25th. They're bringing out more costumes you have to pay for.
They need to bring out a new network on that.
That motherfucker like a big ass soft tumor. That's what Abigail look like.
That nigga look like a fake ass Hugo.
I don't know. He like a fucking. I don't know what the fuck he looked like. He like a strawberry shortcake buff ass motherfucker. You know. I don't know what the fuck.
About Abigail?
Yeah, Abigail. That shit's garbage. He's from the old school game. But he's terrible.
He should have brought out E Honda.
From Final Fight.
Yeah, Final Fight.
Final Fight.
But he didn't look that motherfucking bubbly in Final Fight. In Final Fight, he was whooping your ass.
Dude, he was the first boss in Final Fight.
dude, he was whooping your ass too. You know what I'm saying? This
Yeah,
one, he's like, his arms don't go down or something. I don't know. Something about him is fucked up.
He looks like the Hulk on steroids.
He's like the Hulk, but the wrong parts are buff. Like the wrong parts of his arms is buff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Something's fucked up with his design.
I'm telling you right now, Achilles gonna be playing them.
That's because Achilles don't have any more lives. And he said, "Fuck it, I got nothing to lose." All right, I think we should end it there. I want to thank everybody for watching. Diddy, shout out to Persona. Jabari shared the show a lot and shit. Joel, who else was in here? Matthew, what's up, man? Thank you for coming out. Persona, like I said, shouts out to Persona. Diddy, I think, which is Darren. Shouts out to him. And shit, you know, shouts out to everybody on the show. Achilles, Cook, Cat Terri, Leon, Austin, Mike, Preston, myself. We all appreciate it. We love to interact with you guys, and we always love to have this convo. And shit, catch us next week. We will have Yaris on next week. So like I said, once again, we all apologize about that. It's just a small week delay, but we will have one of the co-founders of DualShockers, Yaris Gutierrez. He's gonna grace us with his presence. We'll pick his brain for every little thing, all the insider shit that we can. So if you guys got questions, get that shit ready now, because you know it's gonna be a real insider on the panel. So that shit should be hype. So once again, thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. And shit, we out.